We have some high school football championship game. Here is Carroll Buckley and John Driffle.
Well, thank you, Gabe Lemons. We are at Southwestern College in Chula Vista, and it is CIF San Diego Section Division III championship action. The Centro Spartans are here, and the Patriots from Christian High School are here as well. And they will be teeing it up in approximately 30 minutes. And when one walks away at the end of the game, one of them will be the Division III champion. The programs, both Central and Christian, go back years. These two teams have met a number of times over the years, and they have always played well. So it will be interesting. The Christian Patriots got here by winning out in the one bracket. They are 6-7 on the year. The Central Spartans, they are 10-2. Yeah, they'd love to make it 11-2 before it's through. We've got plenty of action that will be coming your way on AM 1230 KXO and on the KXO YouTube channel.
There's a new mobile auto repair and towing service in Yuma. It's Ochoaza Mobile Auto Repair, formerly John's Auto Service. Only the name has changed. You still receive the same professional service on all makes and models automobiles because Aza has been John's mechanic for 28 years. Ochoaza Mobile Auto and Towing Service, 508 East 22nd Street in Yuma. Call 928-941-1088.
Cabo's Modern Kitchen, traditional mouth-watering mariscos and seafood favorites, plus exciting modern dishes like hamburgers, burritos, sushi, and steak. Cabo's Modern Kitchen, bold flavors, craft cocktails, a great place to meet with friends and family, or to watch the game. Daily food special starting at $10.99, and happy hour Monday through Friday, 3 to 6 p.m. Check out Cabo's Modern Kitchen on Facebook or Instagram for great deals. Located 201 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Cabo's Modern Kitchen.
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here in Imperial and Coachella Valley. Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been in the private security business for over 25 years and have always made it my mission to always provide my clients with the highest quality security services available. Your satisfaction is my number one priority. And don't forget Southwest Postal, the only postal center in Imperial Valley with 24/7, 365 access to your post office box. Access when you need it. Located on the corner of 4th and Hiles in El Centro.
Your goals are due. Your financial plan should be too. That's why at Sun Community, everything we do is tailored for you. Discover what's possible with a personalized financial review. Get guidance from a certified financial counselor. And explore financial education for every season of life. At Sun, we'll meet you where you're at, take you where you want to go. Because our goal is your vitality. Sun Community. Shine on. Federal Church in the U.S.
It is high school football, and it is a beautiful day for football. John Driffle, the accommodations are great. There is a huge following for the Central Spartans, and they are, fortunately, they paid extra. They're on the shady side of the bull ring.
Yeah, they're fortunate that they have the shade from the press box. We're fortunate. We're out here. Beautiful sun. The 3 o'clock Pacific breeze has not kicked in yet. And we are looking forward to a tremendous football game. Last time we were here was 8 years ago when the Southwest Eagles were playing the Santa Fe Christian team for the CIF championship. That game went right down to the wire with Southwest getting that victory.
And, of course, we've been here several times over the years. This is, I won't say the preferred venue. I think probably either Snapdragon or Petco would be the preferred location, but this is great. The stadium seats 8,500, and as I said, the Spartan side, which is the west side of the stadium, is it's at least half full. So we are expecting a good game. Coming up in our pregame festivities, we will visit with Spartan Sound Production in the Blue Zone. And I want to thank Dr. Thomas Tackey, who handles the Spartan Sound group. They are students at Centro. And earlier in the week, he asked me, okay, I want to do this and this and this. And they were all offensive ball carriers, receivers. And I said, Tom, as an old running back, let's give some credit to the offensive line. A running back is no good unless he's got offensive linemen in front of him that are opening the hole. And Matthew Lajola would be the first to point that out. He carried, 35 times last week for 260-plus yards, and it's because of the offensive line getting him that first 3, 4, 5 yards and letting him extend it from there. So coming up, we will hear from the Spartans offensive line. That's one of the features. We'll take a close look at the Christian Patriots coming up as well.
When you're craving Mexican food, La Fonda Bar and Grill is everybody's favorite choice. The Camacho family, they've been doing it right for many years. You're never disappointed on the service that you get, and the smiley faces who serve you and food that's delivered to your table, they'll make you feel right at home. One tradition they've always kept is serving you freshly made Mexican food daily. From chili rellenos to enchiladas, they do it right. If you're craving Mexican food, make sure you stop by at La Fonda Bar and Grill, 1950 South 4th Street in El Centro. Open Wednesday through Monday.
Dan's Autobot, a name you've heard of and a name you can trust. Bo and his team have been serving his customers at Dan's Auto Body for many years now. His mission to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services and working closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair. So if the unfortunate happens to you or you need some dents fixed, don't hesitate and call Dan's Auto Body or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
The CB Stop, located at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road in Calexico, is your one-stop location for ice cold beer, wine, and your favorite beverages. They have a selection of sandwiches, chips. You can even get fishing bait and a fishing license. The CB Stop has it all, along with a gas station with diesel and a car wash. Open 24 hours a day. The CB Stop, located in Calexico at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road.
Jersey Mike Sub, a sub above, at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Top quality, delicious, hot and cold subs made how you like it. And don't forget, Jersey Mike Subs offers a 10% discount for military and first responders. And you can order subs for the party. Check out the Jersey Mike's app. There's some great deals, and you can get shore points. That's Jersey Mike's at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Open every day, 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
Intercare wishes all our high school athletes a successful and healthy season. Intercare has 6 comprehensive health centers in the Imperial Valley, with a 7th coming soon to Imperial. From primary care to pediatrics, dental to radiology, we are here to provide excellent health care to all. To find a healthcare center near you, visit intercare.org. Intercare, making life healthy from the inside out.
Okay, John Driffle, I know you've been going over the Christian Patriots team. Also, you have connections at Christian, right?
Yes, Christian High actually was established by Dr. David Jeremiah, whose ministry at Shadow Mountain Christian Church. He started this school. He started the college, which now is called Centro Christian. It is no longer connected. It's separated, which was probably a good thing. But the high school, K through 12, it's a program that they've had for many, many years. David Jeremiah's children all play football here for the Patriots. One of them, Daniel Jeremiah. Many people in the Valley know who he is because he's all over ESPN and the NFL Football Network as one of their experts on pre-draft, draft day, and all the rest of it. So he was a quarterback here. There is a Jeremiah that's on the team tonight. That would be Dr. Jeremiah's grandson. He plays defense, not an offensive player. And they don't have a huge squad. They've suited up 30 because it is a smaller school. But they always get very good players. They have connections. And although their record is 6-7 on the year, we only need to look at last year when St. Augustine came into the playoff, same division, Division 3, with an 0-10 record, went on a win streak, won CIF, including one of the victories was over Hopeville. So this Christian Patriots team, they lost to Rancho Mirage. We're familiar with them up there by the Palm Springs, Palm Desert area. Then they lost to Bishop, the team that Centro beat 2 weeks ago. They lost to a school in Seattle. Then they lost to Santa Fe Christian. Then they lost to Madison. Then they lost to La Jolla, a team Centro lost to 2 years ago in the semifinals of the Division II playoffs. After that, they went to beat Scripps Ranch, lost to St. Augustine, who is in Division I, lost to Point Loma, and then they went on a 4-game winning streak, including they beat Brawley 3 weeks ago, 37-16. Really, the score wasn't as close as the game. They handily beat Brawley, beat Ramona in overtime, beat Army-Navy last week by 3. But the things we see, Carroll, with all of their scores is, even the games they lost, they were all competitive. There was only one game, the very first game of the year, when they were actually blown out. Other than that, almost all the games, if not all the games, were one score or less. So they're not going to get pushed off this football field today. They're here. They're going to play. They have some very good skill players led by their quarterback, Caleb Runkle. He's thrown for 2,345 yards, 22 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. He's also rushed for 3 touchdowns. Is the team's leading rusher with 456 yards. So much like the quarterback from Bishop 2 weeks ago, Runkle has almost gained 3,000 yards on the season. Also running, we have Jacob Krishoff. He's got 3 touchdowns as well. We are also looking for their receivers. They have multiple receivers with multiple catches, more than 9 throughout the year. But let's highlight one that's also their punt returner. His name is Kai Rozier. He has 64 receptions for 976 yards and 7 touchdowns. Also with 40 receptions and 359 total yards and 5 touchdowns is Hank Houston. They have other players as well that will be in the wide receivers. They do run a spread. Ronnie Scott has caught multiple double-digit passes for multiple yards, over 200. Also, Everett Randall has been an important receiver. He is a junior. And Julian Morris, who runs also, is out of the backfield as an option receiver for their quarterback, Runkle. So they love to throw the football. We would expect to see them to put it in the air tonight. As we mentioned, Caleb Runkle, their top passer, their top rusher.
And oftentimes that is the case. I think that's been the case the last 3 games we've done, John, where the quarterback is top passer, top rusher, and a big part of the offense. If they're going to put it in the air, they're going to come up against a very, very good defensive secondary.
Yeah, Central has never had trouble defending the pass under the 9 years of the Dania Peña regime. They have an excellent coordinator on the defensive side, and Brian Martin plus other players that help out there. They always, when you look back at the interceptions, they've occurred in important games, playoff games, bell games. And with that in mind, it is noteworthy, Carroll, that we did see Emiliano Morales not only suited up, but we saw him warming up in the pregame warm-up and taking first-team reps as the wideout and taking first-team reps on the defensive side from his linebacker position.
So we anticipate we will be seeing Emilio Morales tonight. We'll have more coming up.
Cave Garnet. Become a Cave Garnet loyal customer. Scan the QR code in-store for weekly super specials via text message and also be entered to win Cave Garnet giveaways. No purchase necessary. Check out these specials. Chicken breast, $1.89 a pound. Chicken wings, 99 cents a pound. Chicken fajitas, buy one, get one. Carne Arrachera, $10.99 a pound. When you mention this ad, open in El Centro, 8 to 8, in Yuma, 9 to 7. We match our competitors' prices. Case Carne, 1239 Adams Avenue in El Centro, and Kennedy's Carne, 380 East 16th Street in Yuma. Looking to buy, sell, or manage property in the Imperial Valley? Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, is proud to call this community home and has since 2006. Whether it's finding your dream home, selling your current one, or navigating commercial and land sales, they've got the innovative tools and local know-how to get it done. Plus, their full-service property management covers both residential and commercial properties. Visit thewilkinsonteam.com or stop by their office in the Valley Plaza, El Centro. Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team. Homegrown, hardworking, here for you. El Zarape Restaurant in Imperial is 100% authentic Mexican cuisine. Their extensive menu features traditional handmade Mexican dishes. El Zarape Restaurant has taken it over the top with their creative ideas like stuffed special quesadillas with carne asada, shrimp, or pollo asada. El Zarape Restaurant, 139 South Imperial Avenue in Imperial. Or call in your order at 760-355-4435. That's 355-4435. Open Saturdays too.
Johnny's Carpets and Flooring has luxury vinyl waterproof flooring that others sell for $597 a square foot, but Johnny sells for only $468 a square foot every day. And not one or two colors, but all 13 colors. Heavy 70-ounce stain-resistant carpet, big box retail price $531 a square foot, but Johnny's price is only $350 a square foot every day. No gimmicks, no phony sales, just fair, everyday, affordable prices. Johnny's Carpets and Flooring, 1001 South 4th Avenue in Yuma.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services from hydrojetting to camera inspection, water heaters, faucets, garbage disposal, anything that's clogged up. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with over 60 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789. Roto-Rooter, when drains don't work, we do.
Roto-Rooter, that's the name, and the way goes bubbles down the drain. Roto-Rooter, Roto-Rooter, Roto-Rooter.
Well, we mentioned we had a special edition of In the Blue Zone with the Spartan Sound production. Here it is.
Welcome back to a special edition of Inside the Blue Zone. I'm your host, Mason Nava. I'm here with the Centro varsity football team. Sebastian Padilla, Matthew Lisola, Sergio Perez, aka Big Serge, Anthony Rodriguez. So how you guys feel after last week's performance? You guys had a big amount of rushing yards, and, you know, with your running back, Matt Liziola, having a whopping 270 rushing yards. So how do you guys feel about that?
You know, I feel great. Just kept on, you know, holes were there. Matt finds them. That's what we do. Yeah, you know, that's what we do, you know, just the online staying together, you know, no, getting the little mistakes out of there, you know, that's what hurts us most. No flags, you know, getting first downs every single time.
Yeah, kind of going off what they said, our O-line and our offense as a unit played a very clean game. We limited a lot of penalties. I don't remember there being any holdings or any offsides, so that really helped keep the flow of our heavy formation going. And there's a major credit to the O-line. They're blocking really, really well, like usual. And I was able to find gaps and help everyone win. But off of what they said, the penalties, the heavy set really wears the defenses down, and it just opens holes for Matt Liz with his breakaway speed.
They can't stop our heavy formation, dog.
Yeah, I feel like I said that before the playoffs even started, that no one was going to be able to stop heavy or our run game. But all we were looking for was just a first down. That's really all I was. First downs, getting touchdowns, right? Yeah, every single time, you know, I see Matt going, first down, that's all we need. That's all I was looking for, really.
We go yard by yard, you know what I mean?
Yep. So what was different from last week and the practices that you guys went through and prepared you guys for Friday's game?
Honestly, I feel like we're just like more focused on like the run game, because, you know, we knew it was gonna be a rainy game, slippery game, so we're just focused on the run game. And when you have a running back that squats 570 with big ass thighs, you know, like, come on now, like, there's no way you could stop that online that could just drive the ball down the field. You know, it's just wonderful wonderful experience.
Yeah, when we have a running back that's just straight physical and manhandling other teams, yeah, we're just going to run the ball, of course, with Matt Liz.
Yeah, I don't know. No one can stop Matt. Like, you can't tackle him one-on-one. Like, I haven't seen one player, one team that can tackle him one-on-one. But they can't do it. You just can't tackle him. He's too quick, too strong.
It's like when you hear Matt, I think of our running back, you know? Like, that makes sense? Like, no one's stopping him. He's like a wall. He's like a moving train.
Matt, from not playing running back in freshman year, man, he stepped up, working off season, going to track practices, you know, like whipping up the speed, going to Calipat, personal trainer during the summer, 6 a.m. before weight. Also what Patriots is listening to heavy metal music before pregame, you know, like just turning up like the whole time.
You know, you can tell that Matt's been putting in the work this off season. He's been really grinding, and it's showing during the CIF playoffs.
So, going back on the O-line, what was different? Like, your mentality, anything. Was anything different?
We just knew we had to just punch him in the mouth, you know, move the rock, keep him moving the whole game, run it down their throat, you know.
We got to be the more physical team and just show them that we're the more physicality team, and we really on the come up right now.
You know, like Coach Springer says, games are won up front, and that's exactly what we did. Hey, we were in the killer mindset the whole time, you know. We never stopped in the first half to second half, full game.
Yeah, the mentality was definitely different, but especially for the seniors, knowing that it could be our last game. So we took it as, like, this could be our last play. So we all played together, and we all wanted to play a little bit extra harder for trying to make it to the championship and potentially win a ring. Yeah, you know, University City, they had a lot of good ranked players, but we just played better as a team. And, you know, it doesn't matter if they got ranked players because we got Matt.
You know, as that's our kicker right there. And for us, just to give up one punt the whole game is just, like, wonderful to us, you know, scoring every single drive except for one. That's just how, one is the game, you know, keeping first play-by-play.
He's doing what we do best, you know. So how are you guys preparing for this Saturday, as it's the championship game for you guys? And, you know, in the last 8 years, it's the second time Central's only gone to the championship. You guys can make history, you know.
We're just being more serious at practice. We're locking in. But we know that we're just going to have to be the more dominant physical team and punch them in the throat.
You know, when you have a scholar like Matt Lizola going to MIT, you know, it's just wonderful, you know, like just stay locked for him, make those holes, do the same thing we did to uni, you know, stay physical. We're going to have to punch him in the mouth.
Yeah, this whole week, you know, we just stay focused. Look, you know, we're facing on Saturday, hopefully get a ring. Practice, you know, we've been just going through the little things, fixing everything up. Yeah, this week of practice, our goal's just been kind of fine-tuning our needs and making sure that we're 100. We're not really going into, like, a physical, like, practice schedule this week. We're trying to get our bodies right after a tough game against University City. So I think the whole, like, change in practice this week has been just fine-tuning the little details and making sure we're ready to go.
Yeah, so, like, basically what we've been going over is, like, just, like, mental reps, you know, like, nothing crazy, you know, go into weight room, stretch out a little bit, lift, low weight, heavy, like, more reps, you know. And, man, this guy, Matt Lizola, dude, wonderful dude. Yeah. Any colleges looking for him? You know where he's at, number 7 on the field, number 1 in my heart.
Yeah, basically what they said. We've just been trying to get our bodies right, preparing for this big game that we have coming. But, yeah, Matt Liz, just a crazy player.
Hey, I can agree. As you know, Matt, like, it's really all you got to say is, like, he's in. Like, he's,
you know, like, but that dude goes both ways. Like, it's crazy, man. Once he gets off offense, he goes straight to defense.
The amount of work he has to do to keep his body right just to go and rush for 270 yards after coming off the field from defense is just insane.
Yeah, just seeing him, you know, being able to run the ball, how he is as a teammate, you know, really great, always there for me. But, yeah, he's going to MIT. He's going to do great there, great things.
All right, well, thank you guys for joining us on this podcast, and good luck on championship. You know, bring your ring back home.
Matt Lizzo is the name, dog. Number 7.
All right, thank you guys.
This is Gabriel Pontes, Athletic Director at Centro Union High School. This season, we're bringing the energy, the pride, and the passion right here on our home field. But football is not just about the scoreboard. It's about showing up, standing together, and doing it the right way in the stands and in the classroom. Our motto this year is strength and unity, and that means great sportsmanship, strong attendance, and cheering each other on and off the field. Let's make this season a season to remember together. See you Friday night. Go Spartans.
McNeesmart, your one-stop convenience store with everything you need to get you through the day. Fill your tank with V-Power from Shell and then visit the deli for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Choose your favorite deli sandwich or hot stuffed pizza, or feed the office for your next party with party platters. Choose from meat, cheese, vegetable, or sandwich platters. And don't forget McNeesmart offering daily specials Monday through Friday. Yes, McNeesmart is your one-stop convenience store at the corner of Dogwood and Main Street in El Centro.
Cabo's Modern Kitchen, traditional mouth-watering mariscos and seafood favorites, plus exciting modern dishes like hamburgers, burritos, sushi, and steak. Cabo's Modern Kitchen, bold flavors, craft cocktails, a great place to meet with friends and family, or to watch the game. Daily food specials starting at $10.99, and happy hour Monday through Friday, 3 to 6 p.m. Check out Cabo's Modern Kitchen on Facebook or Instagram for great deals. Located 201 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Cabo's Modern Kitchen.
There's a new mobile auto repair and towing service in Yuma. It's Oso Aza Mobile Auto Repair, formerly John's Auto Service. Only the name has changed. You still receive the same professional service on all makes and models automobiles because Aza has been John's mechanic for 28 years. Oso Aza Mobile Auto and Towing Service, 508 East 22nd Street in Yuma. Call 928-941-1088.
Dan's Autobot, a name you've heard of and a name you can trust. Bo and his team have been serving his customers at Dan's Auto Body for many years now. His mission to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services and working closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair. So if the unfortunate happens to you or you need some dents fixed, don't hesitate and call Dan's Auto Body or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
And John Driffle, you heard a tremendous amount of respect from the O-line for Matthew Laziola, a leader on the field, off the field, and they know what their job is. They do it.
Well-deserved respect, as was mentioned. Excellent recording, and we appreciate all that's gone into that throughout the year. It's been great to hear those kids each week. Carol, I wanted to point out that this is a Valley event. There's not just Central people there. I see people here that represent Raleigh, Imperial, Hopeville. So it's just good to see that the Central side, although it would take about 3,000 to fill it up, there's not that much, but there's more than 1,000 here easy. So that's good to see. And also, Carol, down on the sideline with Central, a lot of former Central Spartans that live in the area now, like Skylar Walker, who was just a few years ago was playing, Skylar Cook, who lives now here in San Diego, and others too. Can't name them all because there's more than just a few. But it's just good to see that the Central family has come back.
And not just the Central family, as you pointed out, we're out in the open on the right next to the press box on a mezzanine type thing. Right by the delicious smells and aromas from the concession stand. But the number of people from the Valley that have stopped by to say hi it's impressive, and that it is appreciated.
Feels like the fair, Carol. When you
Pretty
get
much.
the food at the fair.
Yeah. Okay, the White Hat Central won the toss. They have elected to defer. And John Seaman, this is a hybrid crew, as we reported last week. And John Seaman will be the lead official. We've got a kickoff coming up.
Balfour Road in Mexico is your one-stop location for ice cold beer, wine, and your favorite beverages. They have a selection of sandwiches, chips. You can even get fishing bait and a fishing license. BB Shop has it all.
El Jarape Restaurant in Imperial is 100% authentic Mexican cuisine. Their extensive menu features traditional handmade Mexican dishes. El Jarape Restaurant has taken it over the top with their creative ideas like stuffed special quesadillas with carne asada, shrimp, or pollo asada. El Jarape Restaurant, 139 South Imperial Avenue in Imperial. Or call in your order at 760-355-4435. That's 355-4435.
Oh, okay, John Driffle, you and I are back together. Mickey Dale filled in for you last week. I understand the commitment you had. And I misspoke. The Spartans will kick off to start the game.
Right. They won the toss, so they deferred. So they will kick off. Yeah. And back for the Patriots is Hank Houston, and also a player we do not have on our roster, number 1.
Okay. And that is often the case. Rosters don't get updated as maybe somebody came up from the JV team. Could be even somebody changed a number, but we are ready for the kick. Samuel Lopez approaches the ball and kicks it deep. It'll be fielded at the 5. Looking for a block at the 10, puts on a nice move, cuts it upside the 15, the 20, and is caught by the shoelaces. A nice open field tackle, Sebastian Alejandre on the tackle. But a nice return, and I'd love to tell you who it was, but again, we don't know. So the Patriots will come out. We can tell you that Caleb Runkle is their quarterback. Runkle leading the team. Empty backfield.
5 wideouts, no back.
Put a man in motion, flood the left side, fire back underneath. It is complete, and that is Hank Houston. Houston will pick up about 5 yards on that little flare pass with 3 wideouts in front of him, kind of that flanker screen, and the Spartans able to sniff it out, stopped it for a 5-yard gain. So the Patriots, that choir boy huddle. Now we have Runkle with a setback, and that is Ronnie Scott right next to him. He goes in motion, looking. One goes to the right, fires it to the left, and a nice catch by number 1. And he shakes off a couple of tackles and is finally caught from behind as an impressive run by the Christian Patriots on that little underneath bubble screen. And a good saving tackle downfield. He broke about 5 tackles on the way, John.
Yes, again, we'll have to get that young man's name because probably he's just changed jerseys. These could be just today game jerseys for the special occasion.
Houston in motion. Handoff. It is in the backfield to Julian Morones. Morones will pick up 2 yards. Morones is a freshman.
First carry of the early going here was able to get 2 yards on that. Carroll, we've seen Christian come out with this spread offense. Most of the time they have 5 receivers. Sometimes they put 1 in motion. But they have yet to go deep. So let's see if they're setting up, one play setting up another. As the play has been called in, Caleb Runkle. They are not in any hurry-up mode. They always get the play called in from the sidelines. Then it's related in the huddle. We have Houston next to the quarterback, Runkle.
Houston in motion. It's a backward pass to Scott, or Morones rather, and that freshman is hit. He'll lose a yard. A big hit, and after the hit, coming up injured is Francisco Terrell. Terrell on the ground. Play is stopped. It was a loss of a yard, and with 9:30 to play in the first quarter, there is no score.
Cole and Bowker Road in Calexico is your one-stop location for ice cold beer, wine, and your favorite beverages. They have a selection of sandwiches, chips. You can even get fishing bait and a fishing license. CB Stop has it all, along with a gas station with diesel and a car wash. Open 24 hours a day. The CB Stop, located in Calexico at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road.
High school football is on the air, and tonight's game is brought to you by Southwest Security Services, Johnny's Carpet and Floor Coverings in Yuma, McNeese Mart at Dogwood and Main in El Centro, Sun Community Federal Credit Union, the Fonda Bar and Grill, Roto-Rooter of the Imperial Valley, Osa Asa Mobile Service Repair in Yuma, Hayes Carney in El Centro, and Kennedy Carney in Yuma, the CB Stop in Calexico, Los Cabos Seafood and Grill, Inner Care in the Imperial and Coachella Valley, Hands Auto Body, Jersey Mike's and the UPS Store, Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson Team, El Sarapi Restaurant, the Cannon Financial Services, and by the Central Union High School District.
Francisco Tirul helped off the field. He was shaken up after making a tackle for a loss. Runkle will bring the team out, and again, empty backfield. It is 3rd and 9. The ball spotted on the 25-yard line. Runkle looking downfield. Runkle dumps it off a screen underneath to Houston. Houston breaks another tackle into the end zone. Touchdown! Hank Houston from 25 yards out. That little screen goes for 25 and 6 points. So the Christian Patriots, very methodical, moving the football down the field. 25-yard pitch to the Hank Houston, and that makes 6-0. Kick is up. The kick is good. We've got 9:09 to play in the first quarter. It is the Christian Patriots leading right now 7-0. It's high school football on AM 1230 KXO El Centro, California.
Your goals are due. Your financial plan should be due. That's why at Sun Community, everything we do is tailored for you. Discover what's possible with a personalized financial review. Get guidance from certified financial counselors. And explore financial alternatives for everything. At Sun, we'll meet you where you're at, take you where you want to go. Because our goal is your vitality. Sun Community, shine on. That'll sure how to do it.
The Christian Patriots take the ball and move sharply downfield, a 25-yard screen to Hank Houston, and the point after attempt good, and that's the Christian with a 7-0 lead early here underway. CJ Acosta is back to receive the kickoff. With him is Garcia. High kick. It'll be fielded. That's a touchback. 1 foot in the end zone. So that is a touchback into the end zone. You can't return it. John, that was an NFL kick right there.
Yeah, that young man was kicking from the 50-yard line, practicing field goals before the game. So there he just kicked it 60 yards. So now Central needs to respond. We finally got the update. Number one, who was so important in that opening drive, that is Kai Rozier, who is their punter and also their leading rusher. So he just changed jerseys for today, and let's see what Central can do. Under quarterback is, of course, Luis Jimenez.
Jimenez, single setback. And that is Camarena. Camarena, nothing inside, takes it to the outside and will cross the 25-yard line. He'll spot his knee down at the 24. But junior Camarena picks up 4.
And each game this year, we've seen progress out of Fidel Camarena. He's just gotten better and better, including last week. And first carry of the night goes to him.
Jimenez has Camarena next to him. Easy to spot Camarena with those shoes on, John. And off it is Camarena into the middle. Camarena will get the first down as he crosses the 30. And this is what the Spartans did last week, John. A dose of Camarena to start off with, and then the Wildcat.
We do see that Emilio Morales is flanked well right out to the left. He did not play any snaps from the defensive side in that first drive by the Patriots.
He is picked up by Soren Lucy. And if that's one-on-one coverage.
And we've got the Patriots lined up offside. It's pretty easy to see. We're right on the 30-yard line.
And that was the call from the side judge. Again, a split crew. It is John Seaman on the mic as the white hat, the referee. Alan Phillips from the Valley is the umpire, and Sean McLaughlin is, maybe he's the back judge, John.
Yes, so now the Patriots got back on side, the traditional 3-down lineman.
And again, this is wounded before it starts, and the Patriots said somebody moved.
And the officials are going to tell us right now if that is the case, and it is.
So we'll give you 5, we'll take 5. And that is something, and again, the O-lineman pointed out, they played a very disciplined game last week. They didn't have those penalties, and they're going to have to play without penalties today. We've got Jimenez in the backfield with Camarena right behind him. And off it is Camarena. Camarena starts to get through and then is dropped from behind. A nice tackle there. And that was Caden Jeremiah, a defensive end. But he picks up 5 yards for the effort.
Yeah, Centro will take that every time, as they have the heavy-duty lineup with Ryan Smith actually in the backfield. First time we've seen dual running backs, which actually they're not running backs. One's just a blocker. Now we see Liziola in the Wildcat.
Second and 5 from the 35. Matthew Liziola with the football. Matthew Liziola into the middle. He'll pick up 4. It'll bring up 3rd and 1, spotted on the 39-yard line. We're just underway. 6:30 to play in the first quarter. Christian leads 7-0.
My play by my Christian, and they just marched right down the field. 4 for 4 was their quarterback, Runkle.
And Central calls this, it's a Wildcat, but that's their heavy package out there. Big guys up front, 3 H-backs, and a hole for Liziola, and he gets if he didn't get the first down, he's inches away.
Looked like he got across the line to make, but they're going to, it's right on the 40, and he needs to get across the 40.
He needs
to be 4th down. So
about 6 inches. And I would say we're going to run Liziola in the middle. And that's what they're going to do. They call it the heavy package, and these are the big guys up front that are going to get that little seam for Matthew Liziola. Here's the snap. Cuts it to the left side and gets the first down out to the 42. It'll be 1st and 10, Spartans on their own 42-yard line.
They moved it back, only gave them 2 yards on that. But so not a fortuitous spot, but enough for the first down. But we can see Central, they're playing a different team than University. The Patriots have 4 down linemen, and they put 4 linebackers on those Wildcat runs. Jimenez back in for the traditional offense.
Here comes the rush, and it is Camarena to the outside. Stays on his feet across the 50 and down into Christian territory at the 46-yard line. Nice tackle downfield by Everett Randall. Randall made a nice follow-up. Camarena just didn't want to go down, John, and that is something we've seen the last 3 games. He has really stepped up.
And, only a junior, so Central has a bright future waiting for him next year.
So it is 1st and 10, Centro on the Christian 46-yard line. That H-back blocking back to pass. It is fired downfield for C.J. Acosta, and Acosta beat his coverage. The ball was a little bit overthrown.
Yeah, unfortunately, Jimenez just put a little bit too much air after all of the run plays, and that was the first pass attempt for Central after 8 straight run plays. So the Patriots are caught up at the line of scrimmage. Acosta ran right by him, but unfortunately the pass was incomplete. Let's see, that's the right side. We have Morales on the left side. Let's see if they go to the left side.
Snap back, handoff it is. Camarena again. He's tripped up in the backfield, but stays on his feet and picks up about 3 yards. The tackle there, Jacob Kirchhoffer with Hank Houston an assist.
Yeah, it looks like every time the ball carrier goes down, Carroll, they actually set it back to the next closest hash mark. So they only gave them 2 yards on that, which, again, if they're, that's what they're doing consistently. It's fair.
It's where the ball is when your knee hits. And that oftentimes is different than where the ball ends up on the ground. And it is Camarena in the middle. Camarena will stretch down to the 41-yard line. He'll pick up about 4.
Yeah, it's going to be 4th down. And this is a decision time. It's going to be 4th and 5.
The Spartans bring out the punt team. Let me mention the long snapper is Frankie Lara. Frankie is out there. We'll tell the story after the fight.
Malachi Rodriguez back to kick. Kai Rozier back to receive the kick.
Nice snap. It's an angled kick that'll bounce inside the 10, and it'll be down at the 1-yard line. Christian will put it in play on the 1-yard line. Frankie Lara, little Frankie in the neighborhood. Dad Frankie Lara was medevaced air ambulance to Desert Regional Medical Center earlier in the week with obviously a medical issue. Frankie is home, listening to the game. Little Frankie, that's got to be working heavy on the mind of a sophomore football player, John.
Yes, but young man is out here, and he knows that his father's with him. Carroll, right now you've got the Patriots. They're 6 inches away from getting a safety. They're really backed up, and they are going to take this ball in the shotgun. So there's a snap.
Ronco will take the snap, and the handoff goes to Morones. Morones, again, a freshman, gets a little bit of running room out to the 5-yard line. C.J. Acosta on the tackle. So it will be 2nd and 7.
That was a direct snap that time. They snapped the ball directly to Morones. Didn't want a chance to hand off there in the end zone, which is dangerous. Now they've got some room, so now they're back to their wide out. They still have Morones in the backfield.
Somebody jumped.
It looks like it was Centro once again. The cadence was changed, and Centro jumped offside.
Take it down.
Well, that's a very important play because now instead of 2nd and 7, you're looking at 2nd and 2. And already you see the Patriots have moved, but outside the danger of their own end zone after that great punt. We did not get to see who covered it because once again, with all the different players, the young man that covered that ball on the one was number 40. Wish we could name him, but we don't have him on our roster.
We didn't have him last week either, and I meant to check and didn't get it done. It was a short week. Runkle dumps it off in the flat, and I didn't see a hold, and apparently nobody else did. The pass completed to Kai Rozier.
But that's behind the line of scrimmage, Carroll, so that's going to be a loss. So it's going to be third now, and we'll see where they finally spot the ball.
Of these passes, John, I think at least half of them have been backward passes.
Which you know that sooner or later they're going to go ahead and send it downfield. That's the philosophy. You just want to peck and peck and peck here and there, and then finally when they're all up in the line of scrimmage, try to hit it deep. Centro did the same thing. They just threw the ball a little bit too far to Acosta.
Spread formation. It is Morones in the backfield, and that is blown dead.
I think we have a timeout by the Patriots. They didn't like what Centro was in.
Timeout on the field. We have 56 seconds to play in the first quarter. It is Christian 7 and Centro nothing.
The Fonda Bar and Grill is everybody's favorite choice. The Camacho family, they've been doing it right for many years. You're never disappointed on the service that you get, and the smiling faces who serve you and food that's delivered to your table, they'll make you feel right at home. One tradition they've always kept is serving you freshly made Mexican food daily. From chili rellenos to enchiladas, they do it right. If you're craving Mexican food, make sure you stop by at La Fonda Bar and Grill, 1950 South 4th Street in El Centro. Open Wednesday through Monday.
The CB Stop, located at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road in Calexico, is your one-stop location for ice cold beer, wine, and your favorite beverages. They have a selection of sandwiches, chips. You can even get fishing bait and a fishing license. The CB Stop has it all, along with a gas station with diesel and a car wash. Open 24 hours a day. The CB Stop, located in Calexico at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road.
It is high school football. We are live on KXO El Centro, California, and on the KXO YouTube channel. Division III CIF San Diego section championship game, the Central Spartans and the Christian Patriots.
And Carroll, what happened is the Patriot head coach Patrick Buck saw this Yola in the A-gap between the center and the guard, and he quickly called timeout because that's where the run was going.
Empty backfield now. And they're shuffling players around. Jared Kirchhoffer now comes in the
Another
backfield.
timeout by Christian because of that miscommunication.
That's their second. 56 seconds to play in the first quarter.
Still, property in the Imperial Valley, Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team is proud to call this community home and has since 2006. Whether it's finding your dream home, selling your current one, or navigating commercial and land sales, they've got the innovative tools and local know-how to get it done. Plus, their full-service property management covers both residential and commercial properties. Visit thewilkinsonteam.com or stop by their office in the Valley Plaza, El Centro. Coldwell Bankers, the Wilkinson team, homegrown, hardworking, here for you. Jersey Mike Sub, a sub above. At 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Top quality, delicious, hot and cold subs made how you like it. And don't forget, Jersey Mike Subs offers a 10% discount for military and first responders. And you can order subs for the party. Check out the Jersey Mike's app. There's some great deals, and you can get short points. That's Jersey Mike's at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Open every day, 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
But John Driffle, we've got a great venue. We've got a great sight line on a very nice field. Goes without saying, it's an artificial turf. Back to pass, dumping it off. It is complete underneath to Everett Randall. Randall will pick up about 4, and that's good enough for the first down. So far, everything has been basically behind the line of scrimmage on their passing game, John.
Yes, but it's been very effective. 6 for 6 is Runkle. And we'll be waiting. I'm sure that they're going to go deep one of these times. But Central, they are dropping back, and that was a safe pitch and catch, able to get a first down.
1st and 10. We will spot it on the 18-yard line. Actually, John Seaman will. Back to pass, looking downfield now, chased out of the pocket, turns it upfield, and now there's a flag behind the play. That will be a hold. So, Runkle, with nothing open downfield, I think his intended receiver was Kay Rozier, but covers downfield. And again, that's what we pointed out, John. It's tough to throw in this defense. Their defensive secondary, very good. And once the pocket breaks down, quarterback's on his own.
Yeah, at that time it looked like that Runkle was trying to find something, just nothing was there. Turned upfield and actually was taken down for a short gain, but that's all coming back because of the hold.
Isaiah Geary is the one that chased him down.
First down will be repeated.
It's 1st and 20. Actually, 1st and 19 after that penalty. Runkle back, looking downfield. Again, chased out of the pocket, turns it upfield, and he is hit, and he is dropped. And on the tackle, we will give credit where it is due, and that was Christopher Alvarez. And again, Alvarez has stepped up the last couple of games, John.
Yes, excellent open field tackle. Looked like pretty much of a quarterback draw, that it was a design run from the very beginning.
So it will be 2nd and about 13.
Got 7 yards with that whole callback as everything seems to be in slow motion because it's the end of the quarter.
And the first quarter of play, our score, Christian 7, Central nothing.
This is Steve Forsyth, Athletic Director at Centro Union High School. This season, we're bringing the energy, the pride, and the passion right here on our home field. But football is not just about the scoreboard. It's about showing up, standing together, and doing it the right way in the stands and in the classroom. Our motto this year is creating unity, and that means great sportsmanship, strong attendance, and cheering each other on and off the field. Let's make this season a season to remember together. See you Friday night. Go Spartans.
Cave Garnet. Become a Cave Garnet loyal customer. Scan the QR code in-store for weekly super specials via text message and also be entered to win Cave Garnet giveaways. No purchase necessary. Check out these specials. Chicken breast, $1.89 a pound. Chicken wings, 99 cents a pound. Chicken fajitas, buy one, get one. Carne a la tierra, $10.99 a pound. When you mention this ad, open in El Centro, 8 to 8, in Yuma, 9 to 7. We match our competitors' prices. Cave Carne, 1239 Adams Avenue in El Centro, and Kennedy's Carne, 380 East 16th Street in Yuma.
Your favorite NFL team plays on Imperial Valley's AM 1230, KXOL Centro.
Central Spartans looking to hold the Christian Patriots. The Spartans trail 7-0 as we get the second quarter underway. The Patriots working a short passing game quite effectively for the most part, and that is what gave them the 7-point lead. It'll be 2nd and 13. The ball just shy of the 15-yard line in Patriot territory. Spread, offense, empty backfield. With time, Runkle chased out of the pocket. He's hit, and he'll be sacked. And that's our big buddy, Isaiah Geary, who got him. And we'll call that a combination of Geary being very tenacious and beating his guy, and nobody open downfield.
That is a 9-yard sack, and let's give credit to Matt Liziola. We've sung his praise all day. He actually was one-on-one with Hank Houston and had him covered with Houston because they're looking at him on a linebacker, figured it's going to be an easy catch, and that's why Runkle had to eat it. He got taken for a big loss. Now we do have a runner, halfback in the backfield. Let's see if they put him in motion.
That is Morones, and they will roll to the right looking for Morones underneath, but the pass intended downfield for Everett Randall goes incomplete. It'll bring up 4th and 19. The ball is on the 8-yard line of the Patriots. And one of the things we have seen is a very good special teams rush on the kicker, John.
And the reason that ball was not caught because it's such a good coverage. If he would have thrown that anywhere near his receiver, he had triple coverage, it would have been intercepted. So good play by Runkle to just get rid of the ball, throw it out of bounds.
And Acosta single deep. Stephen Denson will do the kicking, and he gets it away. He's knocked down. It'll be running into the kicker. And that means Is it running in or is it roughing?
Yeah, we'll see. John Seaman threw the flag. So now the determination if it's 5 yards or automatic first down. And so far he has not called the play. We're seeing
personal foul, roughing the kicker. That's a 15-yard penalty and a first down. So, and that was one that could go either way. But that intense rush, and that's, you know, when you put on that good rush, you got to be a little bit more disciplined.
And unfortunately, the ball was out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. So now the defense is back out on the field. We do have the Patriots with much better field position, so we will expect them to go a little deeper in their playbook, Carroll. Not the short, quick stuff, just trying to keep pressure, get rid of it quickly.
Ball is on the 22-yard line of the Patriots, 1st and 10, just underway in the second quarter.
Runkle just bringing in the play from the sideline, was able to be over to the sidelines during the penalty march-off.
Runkle, a junior, has Moronas, a freshman, right next to him. Fake it to Moronas, fire it, and it is knocked down. Big Paul went up and knocked that one down. Armani Robledo knocked it down, incomplete.
That was just a slant, Carroll. They had a slant to Hank Houston. He was open, would have been brought down immediately, but again, that's open. That short 3-4 yard pass on a slant. There's no linebacker out there. So now with 2nd and 10, Patriots break the huddle. They keep Moronas in the backfield.
3 wide on the left side, running. That is a direct snap to actually Runkle, the quarterback, took it, and that was the design play with Moronas lead blocking. Funny thing is, Moronas didn't hit anybody.
Well, it didn't need to.
Yes,
Runkle,
I know.
Runkle did a fake pitch, and then he just turned upfield and took it all the way out to the 38-yard line. That's a 16-yard pickup, their biggest rush of the evening. So far, they have a 38 and a 25-yard reception, but that's the biggest rush, 16 yards and a big first down. Remember, this drive started on the 6-inch line. So Christian moving the ball.
I also have to keep in mind, we were at the 30-yard line, and I have to change perspective a little bit. We used to be on the 50. Again, fake it to Moronas, dump it off in the flat. It is complete to Rozier, but he is hit immediately. He will have a yard on forward progress. And on the tackle for the Spartans, Angel Vasquez.
They do give him the 1 yard on that. So bring up 2nd and 9. Let's see if they go. Runkle again, bringing the play in from the sidelines. He goes to the sidelines between each play. Let's see if they go back to that quarterback run. They've been very effective with that today.
He is their leading rusher. This time he does hand it off, and it is Moronas, the freshman, breaks it across the 50, stays on his feet down to the 40 to the 31-yard line in Central Territory. Young Mr. Julian Moronas.
Big hole over there on the left side of the Spartan defense. They finally brought him down on the 32-yard line.
So 1st and 10, Patriots. It is on the 32-yard line of the Spartans.
29-yard pickup on that, Carroll, so you can see their balance. They've run just about as much as they passed so far here in the early going.
And again, it is Moronas, this time to the right side. He is caught from behind, and he is brought down by Benny Lopez.
They're calling that just almost right at the line of scrimmage. I guess you could give them half a yard, but it's pretty much right there at the line of scrimmage.
31-yard line.
The gain will give him a yard.
We're right underneath the speaker, and he's pledging a little bit because the ball is much closer to the 32 than the 31. But that's fine.
Bronco
made a good stand.
From the pistol, fakes it to Moronas, looks, fires downfield, got a man in the corner of the end zone, and he caught it, but was he in bounds? Yes. The call is touchdown as Moronas heaved it 35 yards downfield into the corner of the end zone for the touchdown. The Spartans find themselves trailing now by 2 touchdowns. The point after attempt coming up. It will be Connor Brazier out of the hold of Caleb Runkle. Tap back, kick is up, and the kick is good. 8:15 to play in the first half. It is Christian 14, Central nothing.
Offers you factory direct affordable floor covering, waterproof, luxury vinyl, water resistant laminate for 20 mil wear. Surface for only $269 square yards, and not just 1 or 2 colors from stock, but 7 beautiful colors. Special closeout for your park model, kitchen or office, all at discounted prices, so you can save on every dollar you spend. Starting with carpet and flooring, 1001 South 4th Avenue in Yuma.
You're listening to high school football on AM 1230 KXOL Central and on the World Wide Web at KXORadio.com.
Are the Patriots able to run with the short gain, run with the freshman Moronis, run with the quarterback Runkle, and then throw deep into the end zone for a 32-yard scoring pass?
That was after all of those short 2- and 3-yard passes that they started 6 for 6. Do it in the corner of the end zone, a great diving catch.
And a kick that will bounce and be picked up at the 5-yard line, looking for some room out across the 20, hit and stood up and finally pushed down back at about the 15, but it'll be out to the 21-yard line. And on the return, Angel Vasquez. The Spartans did it to themselves on that roughing the kicker penalty, and it was legitimate. It was a good call.
Big play we'll see if it's ultimately going to have an effect in the outcome. Central now back with Luis Jimenez in the shotgun with Camarena next to him, and then also the heavy package with Ryan Smith in front of Camarena.
Jimenez. Don't know if he changed the play or just changed the snap count. Now he put
Got 5 seconds.
Vasquez in motion and hands off. And that is Camarena. Camarena out across the 30 to the 35, 36-yard line. Junior Camarena picks up the first down. And
Camarena, obviously the most effective weapon on offense for the Spartans here, as Camarena picked up 15 yards on that.
Again, that package with a fullback. Vasquez goes in motion, the handoff deep to Camarena. Camarena this time is hit, and he'll lose a yard.
That time you could see that the linebackers came up and they blitzed. The Patriots play a very sophisticated 3-down lineman with actually a couple stand-up, probably call them defensive ends that are standing up outside, and then 2 linebackers right over the football, and then 2 more flanked by them. So they can put as many as 7 or 8 at the line of scrimmage at any one time.
Single setback. Jimenez rolls to his right, fires downfield. It is complete and caught at the 44-yard line. That'll be short of the first down, but Angel Vasquez made a nice catch in double coverage.
Excellent catch, as we see now that the Wildcat package coming in, as they need 1 yard here after that play was all the way out to the 45-yard line. 45-yard line. So that's a nice 10-yard pitch and catch.
Nice catch in double coverage, and went up and brought it down.
He almost broke the tackle. He was just, his foot was on the sideline, so he may have been able to take off running.
It is the Wildcat. It is Lizola. Nothing to the left side. Cuts it to the right side, and right across the 50 down to the 47-yard line. In Patriot territory.
This is obviously what Central would like to do, is just grind the other team down as they did last week against University. But unfortunately, trailing 2 touchdowns, they can't run that consistently, but they do have their 5th first down here in the first half.
And they stay with Loyola, the single setback, the heavy package. They run it to the right, looking for some room, cuts it inside. He is caught by Ronnie Scott and spun down. You don't see that very often, a one-on-one tackle.
Well coached is the Patriots as we expected them to be. As Yola, sometimes when he breaks out there, there's nobody there, but this time the Patriots had their cornerback come up and he stayed in his position, his lane, didn't give Lizdale a chance to run outside him, ended up with the 1-yard loss.
2nd and 11. Jimenez back in the quarterback position. Camarena is next to him now. The Spartans take timeout. We will take timeout. It is 5:50 to play in the first half. It is Christian 14, Central nothing.
Your financial plan should be you. That's why at Sun Community, everything we do is tailored for you. Discover what's possible with a personalized financial review. Get guidance from certified financial counselors. And explore financial education for every season of life. At Sun, we'll meet you where you're at, take you where you want to go. Because our goal is your vitality. Sun Community. Shine on. Pero sure, I think you do it.
Cabo's Modern Kitchen, traditional mouth-watering mariscos and seafood favorites, plus exciting modern dishes like hamburgers, burritos, sushi, and steak. Cabo's Modern Kitchen, bold flavors, craft cocktails, a great place to meet with friends and family or to watch the game. Daily food specials starting at $10.99 and happy hour Monday through Friday, 3 to 6 p.m. Check out Cabo's Modern Kitchen on Facebook or Instagram for great deals. Located 201 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Cabo's Modern Kitchen.
The Spartans, after the timeout, it will be 2nd and 11. Jimenez from the shotgun, rolling to his left, looking downfield, has completed but out of bounds. Angel Vasquez made a nice catch, but it was out of bounds all the way. Diving catch, but no good.
Jimenez just held it a tick too long. If you let that ball go a little bit sooner, Jimenez has a chance to make it. Excellent coverage by the Patriots, as we've seen so far in this entire first half. Their defensive back covers the players. Central, once again, with their 3 wideouts to the left, single wideout to the right. They do keep Camarena in the backfield.
3rd and 11. Complete. It'll bring up a 4th down. To me, a punting situation, and that's the team that trots out on the field. It'll be Malachi Rodriguez to do the punting. Dropping back is Kai Rozier. Rozier is a junior.
And Rodriguez needs a very important snap from center. The first one was excellent. Knows this one.
Gets it away. Nice kick. Floats down. Rozier will take it, and he'll be hit and spun down on the tackle. That was... I didn't see whether that was 18 or 19, John. It was brought down by Daniel Lara.
Yes, and also, we had some other players down there as well. Derek Morales was down on the coverage. Central now looking for a stop. The Patriots have had 2 possessions, and they have 2 touchdowns to show for their 2 possessions. Both drives were opposite. One was very short. Their first drive was only 5 plays. Their second drive was 12 plays.
Single setback, and that would be Moronen. Take it to him. Dump it off. It is complete and dropped. The pass, I'm sorry, Soren Lucy had to hit him in the hand. It'll be incomplete.
Yeah, Ronco could not have done any better than to walk out there and hand it to the receiver. And as we have seen throughout the years, the young man turned upfield, turned his head, and didn't look the ball in his hand, and therefore did not secure the catch.
He was open. 2nd and 10. 5:28 to play in the first half. Christian 14, Central nothing. Live on AM 1230, KXO El Centro, California, and on the KXO YouTube channel from Southwestern College in Chula Vista. Single setback. Now we have an empty backfield. Looking to the left, firing. It is complete. Rozier will shake a couple of tackles and finally go down at the 24-yard line. And on the tackle was Joseph Aisturo.
Carroll, what a sophisticated offense. They had 3 receivers on the right side. They put a man in motion, 4 people out here, which only against 3 defensive players. But then they actually, like a counter and running, they actually threw back to the left side where Rozier was uncovered. Nothing. They took an excellent tackle by Eastwood to keep him from at least getting the first down, if not a lot more.
3rd and 5. Ball on the 24.
And it looks like Central jumped offside again. So this will be enough for a first down.
And again, that was something they did not do last week. University City, by the way, had about 10 encroachment or procedure penalties on them during that game.
Yeah, perhaps just situation here, not in your home field. Once again, Runkle coming in from the sidelines, getting the play called in. Then, Christian only has 1 timeout left. Remember, they took 2 timeouts back-to-back when they were down inside their 10. So they only have 1 timeout left, but 4:18 to go, plenty of time.
1st and 10 from the 29-yard line. Again, fake it and fire deep downfield. Got the man open. It is caught. Over his shoulder on the catch was Ronnie Scott. Scott beat the coverage, and we have not seen that very often this year, John.
Yeah, perfect pass, perfect catch, perfect call. As the Patriots, obviously, game film, they've had an excellent job of studying what Central does and how to attack the read points. They had Scott one-on-one with the Central cornerback out there, and not Central's strongest cornerback. They have several others, and they threw away from that, and excellent catch. So once again, Patriots down, looking like they're ready, trying to put the ball in for a 3rd touchdown.
Morones is next to Runkle. And on a little counter play, they hand it off to the freshman. He'll get it out to the 31-yard line. They're spotted on the 31. And again, the ball is spotted where the position of the ball when the knee hits. And oftentimes, you will lunge forward after the knee is down and get an extra yard or 2, but the good officials don't give that to you. It is a gain of 2.5. Call it 3. 2nd and 7. Empty backfield, looking, it is complete underneath, and he's gone the wrong way, and that cost him a couple of yards. The pass was completed to Soren Lucy, a junior, and he would have had the first down, John, but he ran the wrong way.
Ran back trying to get away from pressure, but he still was able to take the ball across the 30 down to the 28. So that's a 3-yard pickup.
It'll be 3rd and 5. The Patriots have expanded their passing game. Now it's on the opponent side of the line of scrimmage. Back to pass, looking, chased, and he'll throw it away, and that should be intentional grounding.
We'll see. That's what everybody's calling, but it looks like the official over here is saying no, that there was here it comes.
No, he signaled it did not get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, so that is automatic then.
Yes. And it's a loss of down.
Fourth down.
Only the 4th incompleted pass here in the half. And that is a spot foul from where he threw it and 5 yards further back. So this will bring up 4th and
forever.
Extremely long. Let's see, they're going to put it, they're still in Central Spartan territory. They mark it right on the 48. That's 20-yard loss.
4th and 25. And again, he did the smart thing. He tried to dump it off. Now there's timeout. Now they didn't take a timeout, but they're bringing the punt team out. And they may get another 5 yards unless they hurry this up. Benson back to do the punting.
Still plenty of time on the play clock.
Spartans pull back. Nice kick. It'll bounce at the 15, go down and be down at the 10. It'll be 1st and 10 Spartans on their own 10-yard line. They trail 14-0.
CB Stop, located at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road in Calexico, is your one-stop location for ice-cold beer, wine, and your favorite beverages. They have a selection of sandwiches, chips. You can even get fishing bait and a fishing license. The CB Stop has it all, along with a gas station with diesel and a car wash. Open 24 hours a day. The CB Stop, located in Calexico at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road.
It'll be 1st and 10 Spartans. They have the ball on their own 11-yard line. They bring Viziola in with Jimenez. We have not seen that very often, John. Jimenez from the shotgun, hands off to Lizzola. Lizzola off the right side will carry it out across the 15 to about the 16-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5. But we have not seen Matthew Lizzola as a straight running back very often this year.
He was able to get 5 yards on that. Big pickup as Central trying to obviously keep that heavy defensive package from Christian Patriots. Every time Central goes into the Wildcats, the Patriots just pile 8 players right over the line of scrimmage.
This opens up the defense a little bit. Fake it to Lizzola, roll to the left, fire downfield. It is complete and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. It is Angel Vasquez, Luis Jimenez's new favorite receiver. And he goes out of bounds, stops the clock. They'll reset the chains. 1st and 10 Spartans on their own 30-yard line.
Central with 2 timeouts left, not much time. The clock ticks at 1:38.
Lizzola is the single setback. Jimenez takes the snap, hands off Lizzola. What a hole! And it closed quickly, but he still got 4 yards.
You see that the Patriots actually are playing pass defense, that they don't want Central to score here.
Minute 20 to play in the first half. Central trailing 14-0. San Diego Section CIF Division III championship game. Again, Lizzola, the single setback.
Central will get the second half kick.
Gonzalez goes in motion, fires downfield. What a catch! Emiliano Morales with the catch over the shoulder. I hear ESPN tunes in the back after a catch like that. It's beautiful. And John, as we've talked about, this does incredible things for the confidence of a quarterback when you complete a pass like that. And it just opens up a lot of things. Again, Lizzola, single setback. We've got 57 seconds to play in the first half. Central threatening. Rolling to the right, looking downfield, fires. It is complete. And again, run out of bounds. And again, the catch by Angel Vasquez.
Central is, the clock runs, as we explained, Carroll. The rule is that changed a few years ago is if you catch it and you go out of bounds either sideways or backwards, the clock keeps going.
Timeout, Central Spartans. 37 seconds to play in the first half, 14-0. Christian leads.
The UPS store, now at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. They take all drop-offs and can assist with packing and shipping almost anything. Don't forget, your local UPS store provides mailbox services, document shredding, notary services, and passport or ID photos. UPS store is open Monday through Friday, 8 to 7, Saturdays, 8 to 5, Sundays, 10 to 3. The UPS store, 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro.
your goals are you. Your financial plan should be too. That's why at Sun Community, everything we do is tailored for you. Discover what's possible with a personalized financial review. Get guidance from a certified financial counselor. And explore financial education for every season of life. At Sun, we'll meet you where you're at and take you where you want to go. Because our goal is your vitality. Sun Community. Shine on, but it should take you.
Spartans have the football. It is 2nd and 4. The ball is on the Patriots 29-yard line. 37 seconds to play in the first half. Spartans trail 14-0. They need to score. Jimenez takes a snap, drops back, has time, fires for the corner of the end zone. And a little bit of a push, but no flag. It goes incomplete.
Yes.
The pass in the end zone.
What the Patriots were doing, Carroll, is they put players in gaps when they blitz, and that time they actually blitzed 3, and they had 7 rushers, only 5 blockers for Central, not able to pick them up. So Jimenez had to get rid of the football just there before he wanted to.
Call it 3rd and 4 now. Again, Jimenez has Liziola in the backfield with him. Gonzalez goes in motion. Snap back, has him one up blocked by Matthew Liziola. Fires into the end zone, and it is intercepted in the end zone as C.J. Acosta got tied up with 3 defenders.
Well, yeah, what Acosta did was he broke it off and came straight, and then Jimenez, because of the pressure that was delivered by Liziola, a great block on the blitzing linebacker, he just threw it into the middle of the end zone. 3 players back there, they decided between who was going to catch it. So that one goes as the first turnover here in the game. 25 seconds, 1 timeout left. We wouldn't expect to see Christian do too much, but we've been fooled before.
Kai Rozier with the interception. 25 seconds to play. Coming up at the halftime, Central AD Gabriel Ponce will be visiting with us. We'll get his perspective. It's the victory formation. They take a knee, and that means that is the end of the first half of play. At the end of one half of football, it is the Christian Patriots 14, the Central Spartans nothing.
And towing service in Yuma. It's Oso Aza, mobile auto repair, formerly John's Auto Service. Only the name has changed. You still receive the same professional service on all makes and models automobiles because Aza has been John's mechanic for 28 years. Oso Aza Mobile Auto and Towing Service, 508 East 22nd Street in Yuma. Call 928-941-1088.
Case Garnet. Become a Case Garnet loyal customer. Scan the QR code in-store for weekly super specials via text message and also be entered to win Case Garnet giveaways. No purchase necessary. Check out these specials. Chicken breast, $1.89 a pound. Chicken wings, 99 cents a pound. Chicken fajitas, buy one, get one. Carne arrachera, $10.99 a pound. When you mention this ad, open in El Centro, 8 to 8, in Yuma, 9 to 7. We match our competitors' prices. Case Carne, 1239 Adams Avenue in El Centro, and Kennedy's Carne, 380 East 16th Street in Yuma. Dan's Autobot, a name you've heard of and a name you can trust. Bo and his team have been serving his customers at Dan's Auto Body for many years now. His mission to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services and working closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair. So if the unfortunate happens to you or you need some dents fixed, don't hesitate and call Stan's Auto Body or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
The CB Stop, located at the corner of Hull and Bowker Road in Calexico, is your one-stop location for ice-cold beer, wine, and your favorite beverages. They have a selection of sandwiches, chips. You can even get fishing bait and a fishing license. The CB Stop has it all, along with a gas station with diesel and a car wash. Open 24 hours a day. The CB Stop, located in Calexico at the corner of Hull and Bowker Road.
We are at the half. The Central Spartans trail 14-0. It's the Division III CIF San Diego Section Championship game. And with us, Athletic Director Gabriel Ponce. Gabriel, the Spartans not quite able to get on track.
we find ourselves struggling here a little bit early. But you know what? If there's one thing I know about Coach Pena and his coaching staff is that they're going to make the required adjustments during halftime to give us a better chance in the second half. If we know one thing about football, it's, momentum shifts very quickly. It just takes one big play to get the crowd going, get some momentum on our side, and then once that happens, it's anybody's game.
Exactly, and that is one of the things over the years with Coach Pena, the adjustments that he is able to make, the assistants that are able to provide their input, make the adjustments. Last week was a prime example, and I have to say what we have seen the last 5 games for the Spartans, it has just been a momentous building, and we are seeing adjustments made by the players, and, with the coaches making the adjustments, but the players that are following through on what they're told to do.
Right, and like I said, it's one of those deals where Coach Pena and his coaching staff, they've done a great job creating the game plan. Obviously, we have faced some adversity here early on, but I'm positive it's nothing that Coach Pena and his crew can't find the correct adjustments. And the beautiful thing about this team is that they've all bought into Coach Pena and his system. A lot of these guys will run through a brick wall for Coach. So getting them to believe in the adjustments isn't the issue. I believe the issue is just, like I said, making those adjustments. Once we make them, we shift the momentum. I'm pretty positive this game is still very much within our reach.
Oh, it is very much, and particularly when you consider that the Spartans have that quick strike capability, or they can ground it out, whichever. Their defense has been a strong point. That is where, Christian made some adjustments. Their first 2 series, everything was behind the line on the passing. Then they opened it up. Then they opened it up even further. Their adjustments, now the Spartans, football in many ways is like chess.
Right.
Somebody makes a move and you react.
Right, and playoff football, it's resilient football. We're going to face adversity. We're going to get hit. We're going to get, caught out of place, out of formation, but we have to stay composed. We have to stay mentally strong. That's something that we struggled here early on, as you saw some of those silly mistakes that we made, but playoff football, it comes down to who can stay mentally tough the longest and in the most important parts of the game. This team has the ability to do that. It's just a matter of focusing in, trusting the process, and finishing out the season strong.
Exactly. And, again, the adjustments, we will see when they come out. The Christian Patriots obviously are going to make some adjustments. We are happy to see Emiliano Morales out there, but very limited. He got dinged up in the Bishop game, didn't even dress last week. He is dressed, but one of the things, again, with Coach Pena, he's got everybody on that sideline ready to play, and people step up.
Right, and the beautiful thing about Emiliano Morales is that, he's been a 4-year starter for us in this program. So having him on the sideline, even last week not playing, his leadership is second to none. I mean, these guys look up to him. These guys respect him. So not being able to play last week, I'm sure hurt him as an individual, but having his leadership and guidance on the sideline helped provide some of our younger guys that leadership and confidence that they needed. Having him suited up this week, again, it allows our guys to feel confident in knowing that one of our 4-year starters and our leaders is out there, in battle with them. We are missing number 9, Josh Garcia, that's another great athlete. There's no doubt in my mind, that he wishes he could be out there with us. But again, his leadership and his football IQ is second to none. And I'm sure these younger guys are looking up to him at some of these crucial moments.
Well, Angel Vasquez has stepped up tonight, but what we saw last week was Morales on the sideline working with linebackers, working with wide receivers, and sharing that 4 years of knowledge that he has gained.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. Being a 4-year starter in a program like ours is no easy task. So having his football IQ and his leadership available to us, whether he's playing or not, is huge. I look forward to the day that he's done playing he decides to come back and join our coaching staff, because I'm sure he'll be a great asset to us at any level, and I'm sure Coach Pregame would love to have him on the staff.
Well, you've got a guy that we watched play a number of years ago, big, tall guy working with quarterbacks that came back, and a couple of other of your coaches that have come back, and it could happen, okay? Are we hearing from any colleges?
You know what? At this point, I'm not sure what colleges he's been talking to. I know there's a couple who have been, kind of inquiring about him and a few others. Coach Pena is the one that kind of handles the majority of that. I know right now his main focus is the playoffs and finishing this. My assumption is that once we wrap up the playoffs and the state championships as well, we'll start hearing a little more about who's talking to which school and which direction they're planning on going.
Yeah, and I go back to my days, back in the 8mm film days. My highlight film for the colleges was about 18 seconds. One play, okay, that's good enough. I got a lot of inquiries. Anyway.
Yeah, you know what? We have a lot of special guys on this team, a lot of talent. There's no doubt in their mind that a lot of these guys will find a home next year or in the next 2 years. It's just a matter of them, figuring out which program offers them, the best for their career path in this future.
Right.
But like I said, there's no doubt in my mind, once you wrap up CIF and state championships, we'll start hearing a little more about who's going where.
Okay. Get Ponce, we appreciate the visit. It's always a pleasure visiting with you. You've been great to work with. I do appreciate that.
No problem, guys. You have a good one.
Okay. John Driffle has some halftime stats. John, you got some halftime stats? We'll take a look at that. The Central faithful, not going to give up yet, but anyway, we'll get to John and the halftime stats coming up.
El Zarape Restaurant in Imperial is 100% authentic Mexican cuisine. Their extensive menu features traditional handmade Mexican dishes. El Zarape Restaurant has taken it over the top with their creative ideas like stuffed special quesadillas with carne asada, shrimp, or pollo asada. El Zarape Restaurant, 139 South Imperial Avenue in Imperial. Or call in your order at 760-355-4435. That's 355-4435. Open Saturdays too.
McNeese Mart, your one-stop convenience store with everything you need to get you through the day. Fill your tank with V-Power from Shell and then visit the deli for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Choose your favorite deli sandwich or hot stuffed pizza. Or feed the office for your next party with party platters. Choose from meat, cheese, vegetable, or sandwich platters. And don't forget McNeese Mart offering daily specials Monday through Friday. Yes, McNeese Mart is your one-stop convenience store at the corner of Dogwood and Main Street in El Centro.
Southwest Security is the protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here in Carroll and Coachella Valley. Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been in the private security business for over 25 years and have always made it my mission to always provide my clients with the highest quality security services available. Your satisfaction is my number one priority. And don't forget Southwest Postal, the only postal center in the Carroll Valley with 24/7, 365 access to your post office box. Access when you need it. Located on the corner of 4th and Hiles in El Centro.
This is Gabriel Ponce, Athletic Director at Centro Union High School. This season, we're bringing the energy, the pride, and the passion right here on our home field. But football is not just about the scoreboard. It's about showing up, standing together, and doing it the right way in the stands and in the classroom. Our motto this year is strength and unity, and that means great sportsmanship, strong defending, and cheering each other on and off the field. Let's make this season a season to remember together. See you Friday night. Go Spartans.
You're listening to high school football on AM 1230 KXOL Centro and on the World Wide Web at KXORadio.com.
Well, before we get to the halftime stats, John has put on 2 sweatshirts, a ski jacket, earmuffs, and gloves. And, John, let me show you a picture of daughter Amy's house in Omaha right now. 6 inches of snow, John. You're dressed for that.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm not in Iowa. I'm out here.
Okay. What do we have for the halftime stats?
Yeah, it shows exactly what the scoreboard does. Central is the team that has made more of the errors that would lead to scores. Christian ran the ball only 8 times from scrimmage for 60 yards, though, so that's a very good per rush attempt. 11 for 15 is the quarterback Runkle for 129 yards, giving Christian 189 total yards. 9 first downs, but as we said, error-free, no fumbles, no interception. On the other side of the football, Central rushed it 15 times, almost twice as many as Christian did, for 68 yards, only 8 yards more. 4 for 8 was Luis Jimenez in the first half for 62 yards, giving Central a respectable 130 yards. They did have 7 first downs. The 1 interception came at the end of the half with only a few seconds left, so that did not have anything to do. The errors that Central made, the jumping offside on critical down, and then the very critical roughing the punter in the end zone. It was 4th and 28. They roughed the punter, gave them a first down, which led to their second score. Central has stopped the Patriots 1 of the 3 times they had the ball. Central will get the ball to start the second half. And we'll be back and take a look at the individual stats for Central after this.
When you're craving Mexican food, La Fonda Bar and Grill is everybody's favorite choice. The Camacho family, they've been doing it right for many years. You're never disappointed on the service that you get, and the smiling faces who serve you and food that's delivered to your table, they'll make you feel right at home. One tradition they've always kept is serving you freshly made Mexican food daily. From chili rellenos to enchiladas, they do it right. If you're craving Mexican food, make sure you stop by at La Fonda Bar and Grill, 1950 South 4th Street in El Centro. Open Wednesday through Monday.
Looking to buy, sell, or manage property in the Imperial Valley? Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, is proud to call this community home and has since 2006. Whether it's finding your dream home, selling your current one, or navigating commercial and land sales, they've got the innovative tools and local know-how to get it done. Plus, their full-service property management covers both residential and commercial properties. Visit thewilkinsonteam.com or stop by their office in the Valley Plaza, El Centro. Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, homegrown, hardworking, here for you.
Johnny's Carpets and Flooring, luxury vinyl waterproof flooring that others sell for $597 a square foot, that Johnny sells for only $468 a square foot every day, and not 1 or 2 colors, all 13 colors. Heavy 70-ounce stain-resistant carpet, big box retail price $531 a square foot, but Johnny's price is only $350 a square foot every day. No gimmicks, no phony sales, just fair, everyday, affordable prices. Johnny's Carpets and Flooring, 1001 South 4th Avenue in Yuma.
Your goals are your financial plan should be too. That's why at Sun Community, everything we do is tailored for you. Discover what's possible with a personalized financial review. Get guidance from a certified financial counselor. And explore financial education for every season of life. At Sun, we'll meet you where you're at, take you where you want to go. Because our goal is your vitality. Sun Community. Shine on. Better sure if I get to do it.
Okay, John Driffle, what do we have?
Stats really are just among 4 different players. First, the 15 rushes, we had 2 players. One, Fidel Camarena, 8 carries for 47 yards. And then, obviously, Matthew Liziola in the Wildcats, 7 carries for 21 yards. And the 2 receptions, we had 3 of them were made by Angel Vasquez for 30 yards. And also, Emiliano Morales, back after being injured in the Bishops game, had 1 catch for 32 yards. So, Carroll, it's been all the Christian Patriots. Central's moved the ball, but then not been able to put it in the end zone yet. As we mentioned, they will receive the second half kickoff, and we will be back for that kickoff after this.
Your healthcare needs. From primary care to pediatrics, behavioral health to radiology, Intercare is here to provide you with excellent care. We've got 6 locations in the Imperial Valley with the 7th coming soon to Imperial. We're open wherever and whenever you need us, including on weekends. To find a healthcare center near you, visit intercare.org. Intercare, making life healthy from the inside out.
Jersey Mike's Sub, a sub above. At 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Top quality, delicious, hot and cold subs made how you like it. And don't forget, Jersey Mike's Subs offers a 10% discount for military and first responders. And you can order subs for the party. Check out the Jersey Mike's app. There's some great deals, and you can get short points. That's Jersey Mike's at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Open every day, 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Jersey Mike's, a sub above. Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services from hydrojetting to camera inspection, water heaters, faucets, garbage disposal, anything that's clogged up. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with over 60 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789. Roto-Rooter, when drains don't work, we do.
Roto-Rooter, that's the name, and the weight goes rebels down the drain. Roto-Rooter, Roto-Rooter, Roto-Rooter.
There's a new mobile auto repair and towing service in Yuma. It's Oso Aza Mobile Auto Repair, formerly John's Auto Service. Only the name has changed. You still receive the same professional service on all makes and models automobiles because Aza has been John's mechanic for 28 years. Also Aza Mobile Auto and Towing Service, 508 East 22nd Street in Yuma. Call 928-941-1088.
Okay, John Driffle, what adjustments are we going to make?
Well, for Centro, one on the defensive side of the football, they actually have had some success. Christian's done a great job of attacking them. Central will try to get to the quarterback. They've been successful twice, 2 sacks. One that actually ended up with a throwaway that gave them I think it was like 4th and 40. So they've gotten to the quarterback a couple times. They need to put more pressure. But this Christian offense, Carroll, as you see, it's not designed to give 5, 6, 7 seconds to get rid of the football. They get the snap and use the footballs out of the quarterback's hand within inside of 3 seconds, usually quicker than that. So Central will probably try to play a little more press coverage on offense. This first drive here as the Patriots getting ready to kick off is going to go a long way in determining how the second half will play out.
And going deep to receive for the Spartans on the kickoff. As Dave Ponce mentioned, Joshua Garcia unavailable. Angel Vasquez is deep there with C.J. Acosta. Either one capable of breaking it a long way.
And Joshua Garcia, Carroll, is also very important on the deep side of the football. He plays that cornerback, that cover position. And I believe that the Patriots recognized that during the week of preparation. That long touchdown pass in the corner of the end zone was against the replacement of Joshua Garcia.
So we're set for the kickoff. Stephen Benson does the kicking. He's got a big toe. He'll drive this one down. It'll be fielded by Vasquez. Vasquez, nothing to the left, goes to the right, and it looked like he had him around the neck. So no flag. Didn't have the face mask, didn't have the horse collar, he had the neck. And that's fair game.
Central comes out with Jimenez, so they are eschewing, like last week, the Wildcat from the get-go. They pretty much ran the Wildcat the entire second half last week, didn't they, Carroll?
They ran it the entire second half, and
they were ahead the entire second half. That's probably why they did it.
It is Camarena right behind Jimenez in the shotgun. Gonzalez goes in motion, takes the snap, hands it off to Camarena. Camarena will get it back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain. And let's see who made the best adjustments at halftime, John.
Yeah, obviously Camarena with a lot of success in that first half. We mentioned how he was able to take off and he had 8 carries, 47 yards, so that's more than 6 yards to carry. This time he was stopped right at the line of scrimmage. So obviously the Patriots coaching staff knew that, and they went ahead and stopped him right at the line of scrimmage, bringing up 2nd and 10. They do have the power package in the backfield with Ryan Smith next to Camarena.
And it is Camarena bouncing it to the outside. Camarena gets 5. And if it weren't for Rozier, probably would still be running.
And that's why Rozier plays both ways. He is their speed merchant. He already has 1 touchdown today. And as you called it, that right there, even though he's 80 yards away, you can call that a touchdown-saving tackle. Because if he does not make that tackle, unless other players can run down Camarena, he's going to break free.
It is 3rd and 5. Spartans' first possession of the second half.
Can we use the cliche that this is a very big play?
Jimenez puts Gonzalez in motion. Takes the snap, drops back, looking deep downfield, has Morales open. Morales takes 1 tackle, takes another, and is pushed out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Emiliano Morales, his first touch tonight.
Yeah, that was a perfect pitch and catch. They actually had Vasquez clear the middle, and Morales came in behind him. The ball sits all the way out to the 40-yard line for a first down of 15 yards. First throw, first completion of this second pass.
Camarena, the single set back. Jimenez with a spread formation. Jimenez drops back, looking, fires. It is a little screen to Emiliano Morales, and again, he makes the first guy miss, and then is pushed out of bounds at the 45-yard line. A flag comes in, a little bit of extra after he crossed the sideline, a little bit of extra, so it'll be an additional 15 yards.
Yeah, Morales was well out of bounds. They have a very defined mark here between the 25 and the 25. It's about a yard or more deep. It's all white, easy to steer.
So he picked up 5. We'll add 15. And as a dead ball foul, that's marked off from the game. It is on the 40-yard line in Christian territory.
So we saw Centro make a couple mistakes penalty-wise. Now it's the Wildcat in.
It is Liziola in the middle. Liziola, look at him stretch. Look at him push. He gets 6 yards to the 34-yard line. Matthew Liziola, he got the first yard opening from the big guys up front and then added 5. It'll be 2nd and 4.
It looks like they're going to go ahead and keep in the Wildcat as Jimenez comes out hot 2 for 2, but now we have Liziola back in the Wildcat.
Strong to the right side. They run it to the left, and it is Liziola again, breaks through. He's across the 30 to the 25, down to the 24-yard line. Matthew Liziola doing what he did last week.
This is Christian High's biggest nightmare, as we have a player down for the Patriots right at the 30-yard line.
And we'll be back. It is 9:23 to play in the third quarter. Christian leads Central 14-0.
And a name you can trust. Bo and his team have been serving his customers at Stan's Auto Body for many years now. His mission to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services and working closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair. So if the unfortunate happens to you or you need some dents fixed, don't hesitate and call Stan's Auto Body or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
The CB Stop, located at the corner of Bull and Bowker Road in Temecula, is your one-stop location for ice cold beer, wine, and your favorite beverages. They have a selection of sandwiches, chips. You can even get fishing bait and a fishing license. The CB Stop has it all, along with a gas station with diesel and a car wash. Open 24 hours a day. The CB Stop, located in Temecula, at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road.
Cabo's Modern Kitchen, traditional mouth-watering mariscos and seafood favorites, plus exciting modern dishes like hamburgers, burritos, sushi, and steak. Cabo's Modern Kitchen, bold flavors, craft cocktails, a great place to meet with friends and family or to watch the game. Daily food specials starting at $10.99 and happy hour Monday through Friday, 3 to 6 p.m. Check out Cabo's Modern Kitchen on Facebook or Instagram for great deals. Located 201 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Cabo's Modern Kitchen.
This is Gabriel Ponce, Athletic Director at Central Union High School. This season, we're bringing the energy, the pride, and the passion right here on our home field. But football is not just about the scoreboard. It's about showing up, standing together, and doing it the right way in the stands and in the classroom. Our motto this year is strength and unity, and that means great sportsmanship, strong attendance, and cheering each other on and off the field. Let's make this season a distance we'll remember together. See you Friday night. Go Spartans.
McNeesmart, your one-stop convenience store with everything you need to get you through the day. Fill your tank with V-Power from Shell and then visit the deli for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Choose your favorite deli sandwich or hot stuffed pizza, or see the office for your next party with party platters. Choose from meat, cheese, vegetable, or sandwich platters. And don't forget McNeesmart offering daily specials Monday through Friday. Yes, McNeesmart is your one-stop convenience store at the corner of Dogwood and Main Street in El Centro.
Parker Soto, the Patriot that was shaken up, he is slowly making his way off the field. And now he has to be helped. He just can't put any weight on his left leg.
So that's what the Wildcat does. It just grinds you down. You've got 20 or more players right there within a 3-yard box. And unfortunately, Soda was on the bottom of that pile.
It is 1st and 10. Spartans driving. The ball is on the Patriots' 24-yard line. Snap back, correct snap to Liziola. This time he is buttoned up. He'll lose a yard. And on the tackle was Jacob Zakarzik. So it'll be 2nd and 11.
Unfortunately for Liziola, he did not get a clean snap. The snap was good, but he just didn't field it. It kind of bounced up in there and they had to re-grab it. But they do stay in the Wildcat.
2nd and 11. Liziola to the right, looking for a hole, and breaks through and is bulldog down after he picks up 5.
Yeah, Liziola was asking the refs, he brought me down by the face mask, but the referee disagreed.
And if I'm the running back and somebody's got my face mask, I usually know that.
So now you have 3rd and 7. We would expect this to be 4-down territory, trailing by 2 touchdowns, and already 4 minutes off the clock.
Liziola to the right, now cuts it back across the middle. Liziola will get about 3. He'll bring up 4th and about 3.
And they're bringing the regular offense back on, led by Luis Jimenez and Fidel Camarena.
With Emiliano Morales out on the wide left side. That's the wide side. So
Christian, after giving up 2 first downs on the Wildcat, stiffened up there, and they were able to hold Liziola to a positive 6 yards on that, so that brings up 4th and 4.
Jimenez from the shotgun takes the snap. Jimenez drops back, fires into the corner of the end zone for Morales. It's incomplete, and the Patriots will take over 1st and 10 on their own 24-yard line. Actually, Patriots with a good stand.
Yeah,
it's on the 18.
Right, they bring it back to the line of scrimmage,
Right.
although the pass was in the end zone. Back when you and I played it, incompleted passes always went back to the 20, but they changed that rule quite a while ago. Unfortunately, Jimenez had to give it to the football just a little bit early because, as always, on a passing down, the Patriots split. That's 7 players coming.
Runkle fires into the flat. It is complete. And pushed out of bounds is Jacob Kirchhoffer. Kirchhoffer on the catch and the tackle by Cecilia.
And that was Kirchhoffer's first reception. We mentioned they have 8 players that have caught multiple passes throughout the year. So now Kirchhoffer's turn.
Pickup of 7. Ball is on the 25. Dropping back, dump it off. It is again complete. Shakes 1 tackle and then pushed out of bounds. The catch by Rozier. Rozier playing a very big part offensively and defensively.
Yeah, he is the Emiliano Morales of this team. He is by far their best player on both sides of the football. That was a nice pitch and catch for 11-yard gain. Both quarterbacks starting off hot. Jimenez was 2 for 2 before that last incompletion, and Runkle has started out 2 for 2 here in the 3rd quarter. We're halfway through the 3rd quarter already, with this being a very fast-paced game.
Take it to Morones, and then Runkle will keep it, and he is brought down for the Spartans on the tackle, Isaiah Aguirre. So it's a gain of 2. 2nd and 8, and the Christian Patriots are more than happy to just chew up clock, John.
Yes, and they have been very efficient tonight, except for that one holding penalty down in the 1st quarter. they have played errorless free football here on the offensive side.
2nd and 8. Trips on the right side. Now we go in motion, and the handoff is Morones. Morones, the freshman, will struggle out and pick up about 5 yards. And getting up a little bit slowly is Morones. Julian Morones will trot off.
He took hits from about 10 of the 11 defensive players for the Spartans as they set the ball on the 43. So that's a 5-yard pickup for Morones' effort. Very makeable 3rd and 3. We would doubt if Christian with a 2-touchdown lead would go for it here. Anything that would be extremely short on 4th down. So that said, I expect them to put the ball in the air.
Empty backfield. Houston goes in motion, looking for Houston in the flat, but they throw it over the middle. It's complete at the 45, at the 50, back down into Spartan territory at the 44-yard line. The Kai Rozier with the catch, and that's the play they've used a couple of times, John.
Yes, and it's actually just a little flanker screen where they roll to the right, and Rozier comes across the field from the outside right, but he's slanting, so he catches it against the grain and was able to pick up 14 big yards for a 1st down conversion.
1st and 10 from the Spartans' 44. Runkle dumps it off over the middle. It is complete to Houston. Houston is hit and dropped as he tried to get it to the outside. C.J. Acosta on the tackle.
That was excellent defense by the Spartans. Complete misdirection by Runkle's part, but Centro with C.J. Acosta reading the play well was able to bring him down for a 4-yard gain.
2nd and 6.
Runkles, he started out in the first half. There's 4 for 4 here to start the second half.
And we're down to about 3:30 to play in the 3rd quarter. And again, Christian just chewing up clock. 2nd and 6. Runkle drops back, looks, fires into the flat. It goes incomplete.
First incompleted pass here in the 3rd quarter, but actually I did not see, but it looked like getting a hand on that football for the Spartans was the Spartans' Anthony Rodriguez, as he tipped it, made a wobble out there, not able to be caught.
Rozier, the intended receiver, C.J. Acosta on the coverage.
And you certainly get the impression that Rozier is very important to this offense. He's usually part of everything. If he doesn't get the football, he's drawing defensive players with him away from where the football is going.
3rd and 6. A long 6. Take it to Morones, dump it off, and it goes off the hands of the intended receiver.
Yeah, that was Morones, so once again, they faked it to him, and he ran up the middle, just played the fake perfectly, that the ball was thrown a little bit better, but the Central did put pressure, that Runkle had to get rid of it. If he would have had another split second, he could have given it better pass, but it looks like they're going to go ahead and go for it, as we see that actually Rozier brought the play in this time from the sideline.
It is spotted on the 39-yard line in Spartan territory. Runkle.
They need to get all the way down to the 33, actually inside the 33.
4th and 6.
They're taking up a lot of time, although the clock stopped, the play clock, and they've got 4 seconds to get this play off.
And they do, and it is a
quick kick.
Quick kick. We saw that last week, and it worked last week. It's working this week. It'll be down to the 5-yard line. The Spartans will put it in play 1st and 10 on their own 5-yard line.
Team plays on Imperial Valley's AM 1230, KXOL Centro.
Southwest Security has been protecting property 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here in Carroll and Coachella Valley. Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been in the private security business for over 25 years and have always made it my mission to always provide my clients with the highest quality security services available. Your satisfaction is my number one priority. And don't forget Southwest Postal, the only postal center in the Carroll Valley with 24/7, 365 access to your post office box. Access when you need it. Located on the corner of 4th and Highland in El Centro.
Jimenez in the backfield. Jimenez will hand off, and that is not Camarena. I don't see the green shoes. It is Camarena. He changed shoes, John. He had bright green shoes on in the first half.
And actually, he was tackled for a 2-yard loss. So you asked about the adjustments that were made. It looks like that's one of the adjustments that the Patriots defense have made. They are keen on Camarena. Carroll, before we get away from it, did you notice who had that quick kick for the offense of the Patriots? None other than number 1, Kyle Rozier. So he's part of everything, it seems like, for these guys.
From the shotgun, back to pass. Jimenez fires downfield and overthrows C.K. Acosta, sprinting down the far sideline.
Once again, Acosta had his man beat. He had at least a 2-3 yard advantage, but the football stale. Every time Centro goes to pass, it seems like the Patriots have read the play and they blitz. And once again, they had 7 players. When you have 7 players coming, only have 6 blockers, obviously somebody comes free.
3rd and 12. Jimenez from the shotgun, standing in his end zone, rolling to his left, looking, fires underneath. It's incomplete, intended for Angel Vasquez, and it goes incomplete. That'll bring up 4th and 12, and we're going to have to kick from deep in our own end zone.
Now, what Central needs is exactly what they gifted to the Patriots in the first half, Carroll. They need to get some kind of penalty here to keep possession of the football, or they will turn it over, and the Patriots will have a short field with a 2-touchdown lead.
They will have a short field. Yeah, it's Malachi Rodriguez gets away a nice kick. It'll bounce at the 30, out to the 40, roll, and be down right on the midfield stripe. It'll be 1st and 10. Christian at midfield. They lead 14-0.
La Fonda Bar and Grill is everybody's favorite choice. The Cajon family, they've been doing it right for many years. You're never disappointed on the service that you get, and the smiley faces who serve you and food that's delivered to your table, they'll make you feel right at home. One tradition they've always kept is serving you freshly made Mexican food daily. From chili rellenos to enchiladas, they do it right. If you're craving Mexican food, make sure you stop by at La Fonda Bar and Grill, 1950 South 4th Street in El Centro. Open Wednesday through Monday.
Christian, 1st and 10 from the midfield stripe, back to pass. Looking for some room. Runkle will keep it, turn it upfield, shake a tackle, and then be upended. A good open field tackle there by Jesse James.
He's a little gippy getting up. He always goes to the sideline to get the play in, but let's see if...
James just cut his knees out from under him.
Yeah, looks like he got the wind knocked out of him as well. Got the ball down, sits inside the 40 at the 38, so he picked up 12 yards on that scramble. And another 1st down as the clock ticks at 1:32 to go.
1st and 10. Runkle will take it. Runkle will keep it. And Runkle will pick up about 4 yards. I'm sorry, that was a Wildcat. That was direct snap to Hank Houston.
We've seen that one time before.
So, Runkle, is he out there or is he still on the sideline? You mentioned he was shaken up a bit.
Yeah, he is out there. But he did kind of like what some of the NFL teams do, where the quarterback goes and stands out the wide receiver position.
Runkle calls the play. And again, Runkle will go out as a wide receiver. They pitch it to him, and that didn't work.
Yeah, he got a pass.
And it was a forward pass, so that negated the idea of a double pass. Runkle was hit and dropped for a 2-yard loss. It'll be 3rd and 9. Went deep in the playbook for that one.
And I believe after the results, that will probably be the final time we'll see that play. Is now you went from 2nd and about 7 to 3rd and 9.
And that'll be the end of the 3rd quarter of play. At the end of 3 quarters of football, it is the Christian Patriots 14, the Centro Spartans nothing.
Grayson 76 offers you factory direct affordable floor covering, waterproof luxury vinyl plank, water resistant laminate for 20 mil wear. Surface floors only $269 square yard, and not just 1 or 2 colors from stock, but 7 beautiful colors. Special closeout for your park model, kitchen or office, all at discounted prices, so you can save on every dollar you spend. On to carpet lamp flooring. 1001 South 4th Avenue in Yuma.
Looking to buy, sell, or manage property in the Imperial Valley? Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, is proud to call this community home and has since 2006. Whether it's finding your dream home, selling your current one, or navigating commercial and land sales, they've got the innovative tools and local know-how to get it done. Plus, their full-service property management covers both residential and commercial properties. Visit thewilkinsonteam.com or stop by their office in the Valley Plaza, El Centro. Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, homegrown, hardworking, here for you.
And you are listening to high school football, CIF San Diego Section Division III Championship action. The Christian Patriots lead the Central Spartans 14-0. We are on the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO El Centro and on the KXO YouTube channel. Start the 4th quarter. It'll be 3rd and 9. The Patriots have the ball on the Spartan 38-yard line. Uncle, empty backfield. Puts Ronnie Scott in motion. Runkle gets it away and fires deep downfield, and it is caught for a touchdown.
Central had the defensive player right there, but he wasn't able to knock it away.
And now there is a flag. The catch by Soren Lucy. There's a flag after the score. And let's see.
Yeah, that's going to be one of those unsportsmanlike conduct, as I don't know if they're going to call it or not, but the young man that made the catch certainly was letting the defensive player for Central know that he beat him. Actually, the defensive player was right there. He just made a great catch on the football.
Soren Lucy, the catch for the touchdown.
So now Central will get the determination, have the penalty on the PAT or on the kickoff.
And, of course, the score counts. It's a dead ball foul. Unsportsmanlike. We saw a bunch of them last week, John.
Yeah, probably won't see any more now, as Lucy not only is on the sidelines, but he's sitting down, so he was probably told to take a break.
We'll have the point after attempt. Benson. Kick out of the hold of Runkle. Snap back, kick is up, and the kick is good. 11:52 to play in this football game. It is Christian 21, Central nothing.
Goals are made. Your financial plan should be too. That's why at Sun Community, everything we do is tailored for you. Discover what's possible with a personalized financial review. Get guidance from certified financial counselors. And explore financial education for every season of life. At Sun, we'll meet you where you're at, take you where you want to go. Because our goal is your vitality. Sun Community. Shine on. That'll sure come into you.
You're listening to high school football on AM 1230 KXOL Centro and on the World Wide Web at KXORadio.com.
Well, the Christian Patriots trying to steal this. The Spartans should get good field position after the 15-yard penalty is marked off.
I would be shocked if this play is going to be a touchback. The young man's shown a good foot, but he's not going to be able to kick it from 25 all the way down 75 yards.
But at least he's not kicking off from the 3 the way we saw last week. And he'll just kind of bounce it right down the middle. And Acosta will bounce it and then pick it up. Acosta will cut it across the 40 to about the 42-yard line. The Spartans will put it in play there, 1st and 10 on their own 42.
Intercare wishes all our high school athletes a healthy season. Intercare has 6 comprehensive health centers in the Imperial Valley with a 7th coming soon to Imperial. From primary care to pediatrics, dental to radiology, we are here to provide excellent health care to all. To find a healthcare center near you, visit intercare.org. Intercare, making life healthy from the inside out.
Okay, the Spartans trail 21-0. They've got 11 minutes and 47 seconds. Put points on the board. Jimenez puts Morales in motion, pitches back to Morales, who then fires downfield for C.J. Acosta, and there's a flag. I believe we're going to have pass interference or holding, and we've got a flag at the line of scrimmage, so I think we're going to have offsetting. I would expect.
Yeah, and what we have was illegal player downfield. Centro had one of their linemen was down on the 40-yard line, but then I believe back here we're going to get some kind of late hit. So let's see if it is indeed offsetting.
The man. The man that scored the touchdown for Christian, they're holding. And without that hold, it could have been completed. But then we had somebody downfield that shouldn't have been downfield.
So it's a wash, and the only thing that it cost 7 seconds of Central's last quarter here in the season.
It is Jimenez with Camarena right next to him. Jimenez drops back, looking downfield, has some time, dumps it off, and it is intended for Vasquez, but it goes incomplete. Now a flag comes down, and I think this is somebody else posting, and it was right behind the player, a Patriot, and I think that's going to be 15 for the Spartans.
We'll have to wait and see.
John Seaman will tell us. That's the freshman. There is no cause for that. Okay, you got a 21-0 lead. And, okay, the flag was on a freshman. I get it. But you can't do that.
Well, he has been very instrumental into this the progression here of the football team, both offensively and defensively. So, yeah, but there'll be some maturity issues. They'll take care of that.
You know, had that been my high school coach, you'd be on the bench. And you might sit there for a while. Me, I'd sit there for about 5 weeks. He didn't need me.
It does give Central a first down.
Gonzalez goes in motion. Take it to Camarena. Look downfield. Fire deep downfield. And a little bit overthrown. Incomplete. Good coverage downfield by the Patriots. And you mentioned as we were coming over today that Christian does have speed, and they do. It's one of the few teams we have seen that can run with the Spartan wide up.
And that's one of the reasons why they are in this championship game. Their record may not reflect that, but that time Jimenez, again, he started hot, had his first 2 completions, but he's 0 for 5 the last 5. So Central needs to get a spark here. Clock does stop with 11 and a half to go in the fourth quarter.
Spread formation. Camarena, the single setback. Rolling to his right is Jimenez. Fires underneath. It is complete. And that is C.J. Acosta. He'll be pushed out of bounds at the 32-yard line. It's very close to a first down. And it is a first down. So Acosta knew just how far to go for the first down.
That was excellent pass and catch. Jimenez rolling out, and Central rolls out Jimenez each time as we're back in the Wildcat with Lidiola.
Now there's
timeout. They can't take timeout Central. Timeout Patriots.
Okay, we'll take the timeout. 11:23 to play in the game. Christian 21, Central nothing.
Now at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. They take all drop-offs and can assist with packing and shipping almost anything. Don't forget, your local UPS store provides mailbox services, document shredding, notary services, and passport or ID photos. UPS store is open Monday through Friday, 8 to 7, Saturdays, 8 to 5, Sundays, 10 to 3. The UPS store, 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Cabos, modern kitchen, traditional mouth-watering mariscos, and seafood favorites. Plus, exciting modern dishes like hamburgers, burritos, sushi, and steak. Cabos, modern kitchen, bold flavors, craft cocktails. A great place to meet with friends and family or to watch the game. Daily food specials starting at $10.99. And happy hour Monday through Friday, 3 to 6 p.m. Check out Cabos Modern Kitchen on Facebook or Instagram for great deals. Located 201 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Cabos Modern Kitchen.
Central Spartans need a score. They need 3 scores. And now they go back to Jimenez at quarterback, out of the shotgun. Camarena next to him. Patriots show blitz. They do blitz. They fire a little flanker screen to Vasquez. Vasquez is wrapped up and pushed out of bounds. Everett Randall on the coverage. And again, we are aware Joshua Garcia, who has been the favorite target of Luis Jimenez, not available tonight. And we will say that Emiliano Morales, another favorite target, is not, my mind is not at full speed, John.
He's not 100%, obviously we see that.
Second and 8. Looking, fires, it is caught. Nice. Oh, Vasquez was decked. And it was a legal hit. That's not an issue from the standpoint that football is a violent sport. That was a violent hit.
Yeah, that was a 7-yard pickup, so it brings up third and short, but Central does not bring the Wildcat out. The clock is now going to tick under 10 minutes on this play, and they need to get some points.
Jimenez looks, fires into the end zone for C.J. Acosta. It goes.
He caught it, but he was out of bounds.
So the timing off just a bit.
But actually, it was 3rd and 1, so now you got 4th and 1, and
right.
Here comes the Wildcat. So big play coming up. I wanted to go back to that timeout Christian call, Carroll. Central hurried their Wildcat offense out, and Christian was making changes. They had about 15 guys on the field, so they had to take either a timeout or a penalty.
4th and 1. It is Linzola in the middle. He is hit. And did he get it? No, he did not. He will be short. Linzola just didn't have the hole. And they'll turn it over on downs. It'll be 1st and 10 Christian. They will put it in play on their own 25-yard line. Big play. Clock stops on the turnover.
That will put Christian in the driver's seat, even more so than they already were. They actually ended up giving Linzola a yard loss on that. Play started at the 23, and they said he was down at the 24.
Bronco from the shotgun. Bronco will hand off, and on the carry, Jacob Kirchhoffer. Kirchhoffer picks up 5 yards.
I would expect the Patriots now to use the run plays in their playbook to go ahead and take the rest of the time off of this. Definitely in control. Actually, they've been in control since the very first possession of the opening kickoff, Carroll. They had a good return on that opening kickoff, and they just used the short passes to march right down the field, maintain control of the clock, and put 7 up on the board, with the first quarter just running out.
A little cross action in the backfield, and the handoff is to Hank Houston. And Houston will pick up the first down, keep the clock moving.
picking up a touchdown.
7-yard pickup on that. We saw that the Patriots only ran 8 times from scrimmage in the first half. We would suspect that they will run that many times here in this drive alone.
I would expect they will keep it on the ground, or that little quick dump off behind the line that is almost like a running play.
And because Centro knows that, they do not have a free safety, so maybe they're going to go deep. They have shown that they will do that.
Uncle reading the defense, letting the clock run, hands off in the middle, and this time it is Kirchhoffer again. He'll pick up maybe a yard, maybe. It is 2nd and 9. Fury on the tackle.
So Central stiffening up on that play. Once again, Runkel goes all the way to the sidelines, gets the play, then trots out to the huddle. They do not do a hurry up. They haven't needed to tonight. But the clock continues to tick now as we're at the 7:40 and counting mark. This is a passing formation, but they have run before with the same formation.
Houston, the single setback, 2nd and 11. Houston on the handoff. Houston will be hit by about 5 Spartans. And he'll lose maybe another yard.
Central keen on any kind of running play so far. Let's see if Christian, takes the bait out there and decides to try to put the ball in the air.
21-0, I'd be surprised.
I would too, as we now have under 7 minutes to go. The Patriots break the huddle, walk up to the line of scrimmage, just draining the clock as much as they can.
Empty backfield, which is either Runkel's going to run or we are going to have that pass. Looking downfield, chased out of the pocket, turns it upfield, and no, son, you slide. You don't go out of bounds. You do want to stop the clock.
Yeah, he did. He did stop the clock, which helped Central for the moment. And now that will bring a 4th down and certainly a kicking situation. But we are halfway through the 4th quarter.
It's 4th and 9. We've got 6:30 to play in this football game. Spartans, it appears, have got 6 minutes and 30 seconds in this season.
And Runkel, for all of that running, was able to pick up 2 yards.
Nice snap, big rush. He gets away a beautiful kick. It is caught by Acosta at the 35, out to the 40, and out of bounds at about the 43-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Spartans on their own 43-yard line.
Dan's Autobot, a name you've heard of and a name you can trust. Bo and his team have been serving his customers at Dan's Auto Body for many years now. His mission to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services and working closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair. So if the unfortunate happens to you or you need some dents fixed, don't hesitate and call Dan's Auto Body or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
I think we're going to see a lot of airtime right now, John.
And we're going to see the Patriots come after the quarterback. Here comes 8 of them.
Jimenez rolling to his right, fires downfield, and coming back and almost making a highlight catch. Angel Vasquez went up high, came back on the football, lost his helmet, and he's explaining to the official he lost it because the defender ripped it off.
So we do have a flag back behind the line of scrimmage, so let's see what's going on.
And Camarena is shaken up. He is limping off the field.
This could be a late hit because Jimenez did let the ball go, and then there was contact, and that's where the flag was thrown. But it also could be a hold, but they're pointing to the Patriots, which so far hasn't meant much.
Okay, and that was Vasquez lost the helmet. They called it targeting. Got hit.
And they'll take it clear across midfield, and they're going to finally stop marching on the 42-yard line in Patriot territory. Centro has not crossed midfield only one other time this game.
So they get the first down by penalty. And coming in right now,
So we see Alec
Hernandez in.
Now, he would be scheduled to be the starting quarterback next year, so just trying to get him some playing time, some action here.
He's got Liziola right next to him. Drops back, looks, fires, beautiful pass downfield, taken in stride. And down at the 1 yard line is Emiliano Morales.
Number 5, Emiliano Morales.
So Hernandez to Morales, down to the 1 yard line.
41-yard completion for Morales. He's got 3 catches this half.
Start, look at the clock. They spotted the ball, the clock running. We're inside of 6 minutes.
And this is the Wildcat. Liziola ready to try to push this one in.
And somebody jumped. And it looks like it will be a procedure against the Spartans.
Well, that would kind of fit with what they've had anytime they got some success. But now they're going to call this against the defense. So it will be first and now about 12 inches.
18. But the 1.5.
But the clock does go.
Yes.
They've started the clock as it's ticking now, 5:40 and counting.
Inside of the 1 yard line.
Same play, Liziola stacked up to the right side.
And here come this is exactly what University City did last week, about 5 times in a row.
They're trying to beat the snap count, to anticipate it, jump through.
You can't get much closer.
Centro right now might just think about taking this ball off the tee. I mean, because if you get a clean exchange of the quarterback, he falls over, he's a yard in the end zone.
Yes.
But they're still in the Wildcat with Liziola.
Snap back, Liziola into the end zone. Touchdown, Central. Liziola, you have to give him a yard on that carry, even though it was 3 inches.
Right, and here comes some more flags, so we don't know what this is all about. But I'm sure that John Seaman and the rest will tell us after they confer.
And what you want the officials to do, and they have been good about, is controlling the game, keeping the chippiness out.
And there is no such, well, they did it to us.
Personal foul, 71 on the offense. That's the on the kickoff.
Okay, personal foul on the Spartans.
Not taunting, though. So he was running his man in the end zone, and after the whistle just kept on him and drove him into the ground. So that's what the foul was for. And so now we'll see Central kickoff from there, 25 after this PAT.
They will kick from placement. I'm almost surprised they're not going to go for 2. Snap back. Kick is up. Hits the goalpost. No good. Boink. In the words of legendary John Madden. So, 5:19 to play in the football game. It is Christian 21, Central 6.
Auto repair and towing service in Yuma. It's also Aza, mobile auto repair, formerly John's Auto Service. Only the name has changed. You still receive the same professional service on all makes and models automobiles because Aza has been John's mechanic for 28 years. Also Aza Mobile Auto and Towing Service, 508 East 22nd Street in Yuma. Call 928-941-1088.
Dan's Autobot, a name you've heard of and a name you can trust. Bo and his team have been serving his customers at Dan's Auto Body for many years now. His mission to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services and working closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair. So if the unfortunate happens to you or you need some dents fixed, don't hesitate and call Dan's Auto Body or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
It is high school football on AM 1230 KXOL Centro, California. How many weeks this year, John? 16?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you missed one. That doesn't count. We will have the kickoff from the 25. Deep driving kick. It'll go over the coverage. And from the 5-yard line, looking for some room and getting hit hard. Big hit there by Joseph Aispuro.
Yeah, we have some late hits also by the Patriots. After that big hit, one of the Patriots took exception, and he drilled one of Central's players in the back. And I'm not saying it was obvious, but 3 referees threw their flag.
Yeah. You know, and I am surprised with the Patriots, the number of unsportsmanlike and calls like that, that typically they're better disciplined. Okay, and now he said it was on the kicking team, but
no, he said the right number. So
yeah,
he picked out the number.
Got the right number. Said it was on the kicking team. It wasn't. So it'll be half the distance to the goal line, and that means they will spot it on the 10-yard line.
And there was absolutely no reason for what he did. The Central hit was clean, especially after on the previous kick. You remember Vasquez took a big shot, bounced right up, and that's exactly what the Christian player did. He bounced right up. But I guess his compadre decided that he was going to do something to let Central know that he didn't like that hit. And
their own 10-yard line.
Again, I'm surprised a little bit that they're that undisciplined.
Yeah, we could say it's a little bit unexpected, but this is a championship game, and Christian coming in here 6-7, not a whole lot of respect they feel given to them. Yeah, we knew that. John Seaman just corrected it, but we knew it was against the Patriots. So now they're on their own 10, and once again, 5 minutes to go, we would expect them to run the football, although right now they are an empty backfield.
And we have a new quarterback. No, it is Runkle, and it is backwards pass, and it'll go out of bounds at about the 2-yard line.
Central almost got over there and picked it up. TJ Acosta knew the ball was live. The receiver actually looked like it was supposed to be some kind of play, so it looks like Christian, they're coming apart a little bit here.
I am surprised. Again, I figured they'd go with that little dump off in the backfield. It's like a running play.
Right. They are on the 1-yard line now, and they're back in their goal. Now, they've been here before, if you remember.
Yes.
And Central helped them out by roughing their kicker in the end zone. But it's 2nd and 19 right now to the backwards pass. Patriots are fortunate that Central didn't cover that football, and it would have been their ball. And now we're going to have to get a timeout because the play clock was running down.
Timeout on the field, 5:08 to play. It is Christian 21, Central 6.
In Imperial is 100% authentic Mexican cuisine. Their extensive menu features traditional handmade Mexican dishes. El Zarape Restaurant has taken it over the top with their creative ideas like stuffed special quesadillas with carne asada, shrimp, or pollo asada. El Zarape Restaurant, 139 South Imperial Avenue in Imperial. Or call in your order at 760-355-4435. That's 355-4435. Open Saturdays too.
The CB Stop, located at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road in Calexico, is your one-stop location for ice cold beer, wine, and your favorite beverages. They have a selection of sandwiches, chips. You can even get fishing bait and a fishing license. The CB Stop has it all, along with a gas station with diesel and a car wash. Open 24 hours a day. The CB Stop, located in Calexico at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road.
Okay, John. You've got a 15-point deficit. I got it right that time, John. And you've got Christian, 2nd and 19, back on their own 2-yard line. And, Christian's going to do what they can to run out the clock. Are they going to try another pass like that?
Yeah, I would think here that although they're back out of the goalpost, they're taking this ball off the tee, and they're just going to run it straight ahead.
Runkle under center. Runkle will keep the ball. Runkle will get maybe a yard. And that's about it.
Now we'll have to wait and see if Central takes a timeout, as they do not, because this brings up 3rd and 18.
They gave him a yard, got a little bit of operating room, and on a 3rd and 18, yeah, you might put it in the air. Or you might do that quick kick on a 3rd down. I have seen that before.
Now, this would be a very good opportune time for them to go ahead and do that quick kick. Do not know if they have back there in the backfield Kai Rozier.
Runkle under center. Runkle will... It was a direct snap to the fullback.
Yeah, much like you saw back in Newt Rotney with the 3 horsemen bouncing around. That time the reception on the snap was
Levi Walling.
Yep, took it and was able to get a few yards out near the 5 as Central takes the timeout.
We'll take the timeout. 4:07 to play in the football game. Central trails 21-6.
Ruben Valenzuela, Athletic Director at Southwest High School. Football season is here, and we can't wait to see our stands filled with school pride. This year, our motto is strength and unity. That means showing up for our team, our community, and each other. Let's model good sportsmanship, make smart choices, and keep school attendance strong. Because when we show up together, we win together. To join us Friday night, loud, proud, and united. Strength and unity starts with you. Go Eagles.
McNeesmart, your one-stop convenience store with everything you need to get you through the day. Fill your tank with V-Power from Shell and then visit the deli for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Choose your favorite deli sandwich or hot stuffed pizza. Or feed the office for your next party with party platters. Choose from meat, cheese, vegetable, or sandwich platter. And don't forget McNeesmart offering daily specials Monday through Friday. Yes, McNeesmart is your one-stop convenience store at the corner of Dogwood and Main Street in El Centro.
From the back of the end zone, here come the Spartans. The kick is away. And P.J. Acosta is saying, get away. Now he picks it up. And he'll take it out. It'll be at about the 37-yard line in Patriot territory. And the...
best starting field position for the Spartans. Carroll Acosta did a nice job picking up positive yards.
One of the things, and he was waving his arms not up above his shoulders as if fair catch, down at waist level as to stay away from it.
Not to have it bounce and hit you and then turn the ball over to the other team recovers it.
Or not to signal fair catch. Because he caught it and ran. 1st and 10. It is Hernandez dropping back. Hernandez looking downfield, and it is intended for Acuna. There is a flag. It'll be pass interference.
But it might be offensive pass interference. I believe they're going to call it offensive pass interference. Let's see if I'm right on that. As they'll figure it out. As staying in at quarterback. Okay, so I admit my mistake. They call that against the defensive player. So that will be an automatic first down.
And that is what, the 3rd PI on that player? I don't keep score, but I recall 3 PIs and an unsportsmanlike.
So now we are down inside the 25 on the 22. Clock will not start. So a game that was very fast-paced has ground to a screeching halt here in this 4th quarter, Carroll.
Yeah, but it's still early, John. We're used to working till 10. Hernandez rolling to his right. Hernandez fires incomplete. Intended for Vasquez. It'll go incomplete. 2nd and 10. The ball is on the Patriots' 23-yard line.
And, Carroll, at this point, I feel that it's appropriate to go ahead and mention that Luis Jimenez on the sideline, so perhaps his high school career at Central is finished. He was a 3-year starter as a sophomore, came in and won the position. So he's had a career for the Spartans, 3-year starting quarterback. Not many of those in the history of Central high school football.
Second and 10. Hernandez has Camarena right next to him. Here come the Patriots. Fire downfield, and it will be Vasquez, the intended target. It'll go incomplete.
And I think we have another
We
flag
got
now.
another PI. Pass interference.
That was a back shoulder pass, so the receiver for Central stopped and came back, and the defensive player running just kind of ran him over, didn't knock him down.
At least it's on a different guy this time. The Patriot fans not real happy with that.
Yeah, that's going to be half the distance of the goal, so it should put it down near the 11-yard line.
It'll be 1st and 10. Spartans on the Patriot 11. We've got 3:43 to play in the football game. You're going to need a touchdown, a 2-point conversion, an onside kick, and another touchdown.
Yeah, they are within 2 scores. Got to get the first one. Still 3:43 to go. Central does have all 3 timeouts left.
Hernandez, Alec Hernandez. Puts Morales in motion. Morales goes into the flat looking for the receiver. It is Acosta with a beautiful catch. Went high, brought it down, took it into the end zone for a touchdown. P.J. Acosta with a highlight catch. Oh, my. And one of the Patriots is down. One of the defenders. Before we have the extra point, we'll take a timeout. 3:38 to play. It's 21-12, waiting for an extra point.
Properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here in Carroll and Coachella Valley. Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been in the private security business for over 25 years and have always made it my mission to always provide my clients with the highest quality security services available. Your satisfaction is my number one priority. And don't forget Southwest Postal, the only postal center in the Carroll Valley with 24/7, 365 access to your post office box. Access when you need it. Located on the corner of 4th and Hiles in El Centro.
When you're craving Mexican food, La Fonda Bar and Grill is everybody's favorite choice. The Camacho family, they've been doing it right for many years. You're never disappointed on the service that you get, and the smiling faces who serve you and food that's delivered to your table, they'll make you feel right at home. One tradition they've always kept is serving you freshly made Mexican food daily. From chili rellenos to enchiladas, they do it right. If you're craving Mexican food, make sure you stop by at La Fonda Bar and Grill, 1950 South 4th Street in El Centro. Open Wednesday through Monday.
Looking to buy, sell, or manage property in the Imperial Valley? Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, is proud to call this community home and has since 2006. Whether it's finding your dream home, selling your current one, or navigating commercial and land sales, they've got the innovative tools and local know-how to get it done. Plus, their full-service property management covers both residential and commercial properties. Visit thewilkinsonteam.com or stop by their office in the Valley Plaza, El Centro. Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, homegrown, hardworking, here for you.
Well, the Central Spartans will now try the point after. It will be a 2-point attempt, and I bet you we see a wildcat with Matthew Liziola taking a direct snap. Son of a gun, that's exactly what formation they come out with. Snap, a low snap, but he picked it up. He's hit in the backfield, struggles forward, and gets it in. Oh, my. Second, third, fourth, and fifth effort. Matthew Liziola gets it in. And 3:38 to play in this game, John. 21-14. The Christian Patriots with the lead.
Partisan flooring since 1976 always has the lowest prices from huge warehouses filled with thousands of square feet flooring. Choose from the big selection in this area on carpet remnants for your bedroom, office, or living room with Big savings up to 50% off and everyday retail big box prices up to 70% off. Johnny has the selection and colors you're looking for. Always ask you to save. Johnny's Carpet and Flooring, 1001 South 4th Avenue in Yuma.
It's high school football live on AM 1230 KXOL Centro and on the KXO YouTube channel. 3:38 to play, 21-14. The Patriots lead the Spartans. Do you need an onside kick here, or do you trust your defense?
They have all 3 timeouts, so it's one of those. Patriots certainly get onside. They have 10 players up on right by the 40.
And they kick it deep. It'll be fielded at the 10-yard line. Out to the 15, the 20 finds a seam across the 35, the 40 to the 48-yard line. It's the ever-present Cairo here.
Taken down by number 19.
3:30 to play after that 38-yard return on the kickoff. Now, Spartan defense has stepped up all year, and they do it here. Can the Patriots run 3 minutes and 30 seconds off the clock?
That depends upon if we see the first half offense that was very efficient or if we see the one that had trouble.
Runkle looking, fires downfield, got the man open. He catches it at the 35, the 30, the 20, touchdown. Christian doesn't run time off the clock. They just complete a pass to Ronnie Scott and put 6 more points on the board. Oh, my.
53-yard pitch and catch for a touchdown.
So I don't think anybody was expecting that one. Certainly not me. Oh, my.
Well, that's one way to regain control of the game. As we have all the officials standing at the 30-yard line, I'm not sure what the discussion is about. There's a couple Christian players there.
They are talking about whether his knee went down there or he went out of bounds, I believe. He was right along the far sideline, and I think the discussion is, did he step out of bounds there?
Well, yeah, they're calling in the officials from this side. Yeah, they're picking up the flag. So whoever threw a flag.
Touchdown. Okay, John Seaman just officially said.
Did not look like he was not that close to the sideline. This side, the hash marks running. And just what a play to execute that. Just stick a dagger in the heart of Central.
So that took all of 7 seconds. Benton will try the point after. He's been good so far. Snap back, kick up, and the kick is good. 3:23 to play. It is Christian 28, Central 14.
Schools are being raised. Your financial plan should be too. That's why at Sun Community, everything we do is tailored for you. Discover what's possible with a personalized financial review. Get guidance from certified financial counselors. And explore financial education for every season of life. At Sun, we'll meet you where you're at, take you where you want to go. Because our goal is your vitality. Sun Community, shine on, but I'm sure how to do it.
Jersey Mike's Sub, a sub above at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Top quality, delicious, hot and cold subs made how you like it. And don't forget, Jersey Mike's Subs offers a 10% discount for military and first responders. And you can order subs for the party. Check out Mike's app. There's some great deals, and you can get shore points. That's Jersey Mike's at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Open every day, 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
Okay, John, you want to know how my mind works? If I'm Christian, how about a onside kick?
Certainly not be expected. Central doesn't expect it. Only 5 players up at the 50, but he's going to kick it away.
And he does?
He can kick it almost all the way to the end zone.
From the 3-yard line out to the 15, it is Vasquez across the 20 to the 25, and that is where the Spartans will put it in play. First 10.
First by number 21, Sora Lucy.
And they will spot it on the, set it down on the 25-yard line. Took a while.
Wanted to make sure they had it exactly right. 3:14, Centro with all 3 timeouts, but now trailing by 2 scores. So situation is desperate, but not bleak. There is a way. We've seen that Hernandez has certainly given this team life here in the fourth quarter.
Morales wide on the left side. Patriots in man coverage over the middle, and it is incomplete, knocked down by the Patriots. The bring up 2nd and 10.
The defensive player actually had a shot to try to intercept it, but he just knocked it down for whatever purpose, which is fine. Clock barely moved, still 3:09 to go. Hernandez getting the call in from the sideline. Jimenez on the sidelines helping with the play, getting the play signaled in, showing the team spirit from his point of view.
2nd and 10. Hernandez back, gets it away. It is caught at the 35, 36-yard line. Hernandez was planted. And again, a legal hit. They spot it on the 36-yard line, 1st and 10.
That was Morales on the catch. He was able to go up there and secure it, his 4th catch here in the second half.
It is 2:50 to play as the clock runs when it is marked ready for play.
Christian blitzing on every snap.
Hernandez fires, and Vasquez became a defender real quick as Gage Humora almost had the interception. Vasquez knocked it away.
Hernandez under extreme pressure. He's just letting the ball go, throwing it downfield. Sometimes not even looking to see who's in the area, just knowing that receivers should be down there because of the play call.
So it is 2nd and 10.
The first 3 quarters were quicker than the fourth quarter is taking, Carroll.
Alec Hernandez puts Morales in motion. Looking downfield, and Hernandez is back. A big hit by Hudson McFarland.
Yeah, the ball came out, but it looked like Centro got it.
The ball recovered by the Spartans, Mason Nava, the center.
And Central takes their first time out.
2:22 to play in this football game. It's 28-14, Christian leads.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services from hydrojetting to camera inspection, water heaters, faucets, garbage disposal, anything that's clogged up. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with over 60 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789. Roto-Rooter, when drains don't work, we do.
Oh, Roto-Rooter, that's the name. And the way goes rebels down the drain. Roto-Rooter, Roto-Rooter, Roto-Rooter.
Jersey Mike Sub, a sub above at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Top quality, delicious, hot and cold subs made how you like it. And don't forget, Jersey Mike Subs offers a 10% discount for military and first responders. And you can order subs for the party. Check out the Jersey Mike's app. There's some great deals, and you can get short points. That's Jersey Mike's at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Open every day, 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
Your favorite NFL team plays on Imperial Valley's AM 1230, KXOL Centro.
Spartans football, they trail 28-14. It is 3rd and 10 from their own 24-yard line. And
they do leave Hernandez in at quarterback, but that was a huge sack, Carroll, 12 yards. So we're looking now at
3rd and 22.
Yes, they got a long ways to get to that down marker. Got to go all the way to the 46.
Hernandez looking, fires over the head of Vasquez, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th and 22. Yeah, they're going to go for it.
And that was a direct result of that previous hit. As once again, we saw that the Patriots blitz, they had 7 players coming in. And we mentioned you have 5 blockers. That's 2 you can't block. So Hernandez had to get rid of the football and sail that one.
4th and 22. Alec Hernandez from the shotgun. Looking, heaves downfield, and it'll go into the Christian bench. Incomplete. And the Patriots will take over on down. It'll be 1st and 10 from the Spartan 24-yard line.
We do have, Carroll, 2 timeouts left for Central, but I would feel that they may go ahead and just let the victory formation run out the last 2:16. We'll see.
And I think some of it may depend on what the Patriots do.
I have been wrong before, many times. But no matter what the outcome of this game here, Central has had a stellar season. They won the Bell game again after losing last year. So 7-2 is Coach Payne Bell game.
And it'll be Runkle on the quarterback keeper. Runkle across the 20, down across the 15, and about the 12. The Spartans punching at the football, but Runkle won't give it up. So it'll be 1st and 10, spotted on the 12-yard line.
12-yard pickup for Runkle as he continues to add to the stats. Believe it or not, because of the quickness of this game, that is only Christian's 7th first down here in the second half. Central, meanwhile, has 11 of them. But that's because Christian has been happy to just allow Central to move up and down the field. They've helped him. Remember that 3 straight pass interference that led to Central's 2nd touchdown.
And here is the victory formation with a minute 30 to play.
The clock's running, and now they have 5 seconds to stop it.
And smart, nobody did anything. And we'll do that 2 more times. And then we'll call it a game. We'll call it a season. The Spartans just not up to it tonight.
And in all honesty, Christian was the better team on this field.
On this field tonight, Christian outplayed them. Uncle will let the clock go down until he gets the signal. Now he's got 5 seconds. He'll take a knee. And again, the Spartan defensive line just standing there. And that...
We have not seen that on some of the games previously, so that's good to see.
Yes. Yes. That's it. The Christian High School Patriots are the San Diego Section CIF Division III champions. A 28-14 win. We've got more coming up.
Garnet loyal customer. Scan the QR code in-store for weekly super specials via text message and also be entered to win Case Garnet giveaways. No purchase necessary. Check out these specials. Chicken breast, $1.89 a pound. Chicken wings, 99 cents a pound. Chicken fajita, buy one, get one. Garnet arrachera, $10.99 a pound. When you mention this ad, open in El Centro, 8 to 8, in Yuma, 9 to 7. We match our competitors' prices. Case Garnet, 1239 Adams Avenue in El Centro, and Kennedy's Garnet, 380 East 16th Street in Yuma.
Intercare wishes all our high school athletes a successful and healthy season. Intercare has 6 comprehensive health centers in the Imperial Valley with a 7th coming soon to Imperial. From primary care to pediatrics, dental to radiology, we are here to provide excellent health care to all. To find a healthcare center near you, visit intercare.org. Intercare, making life healthy from the inside out.
Cabo's Modern Kitchen, traditional mouth-watering mariscos and seafood favorites, plus exciting modern dishes like hamburgers, burritos, sushi, and steak. Cabo's Modern Kitchen, bold flavors, craft cocktails, a great place to meet with friends and family or to watch the game. Daily food specials starting at $10.99 and happy hour Monday through Friday, 3 to 6 p.m. Check out Cabo's Modern Kitchen on Facebook or Instagram for great deals. Located 201 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Cabo's Modern Kitchen.
There's a new mobile auto repair and towing service in Yuma. It's Oso Aza Mobile Auto Repair, formerly John's Auto Service. Only the name has changed. You still receive the same professional service on all makes and models automobiles because Aza has been John's mechanic for 28 years. Oso Aza Mobile Auto and Towing Service, 508 East 22nd Street in Yuma. Call 928-941-1088.
For the Central Spartans, season comes to an end. 28-14, the Christian High School Patriots with the win. And that the Spartans trying to play catch-up all afternoon. I have to keep in mind it was afternoon. The Spartans fell behind 7-0, and from that point on, tried to catch up. The Patriots played a great game. A few mistakes as far as discipline were concerned, but the Patriots outplayed the Spartans this afternoon. The Spartan season is over. The Patriots will move on for the Southern California playoffs. That's a one-game playoff, and the winner of that will meet a Northern California team. John Driffle is putting together the numbers, and we'll go over the numbers, and we'll talk a little bit about the season when we come back.
You're listening to high school football on AM 1230 KXOL Centro and on the World Wide Web at KXORadio.com.
Dan's Autobot, a name you've heard of and a name you can trust. Bo and his team have been serving his customers at Dan's Auto Body for many years now. His mission to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services and working closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair. So if the unfortunate happens to you or you need some dents fixed, don't hesitate and call Dan's Auto Body or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
The CB Stop, located at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road in Calexico, is your one-stop location for ice cold beer, wine, and your favorite beverages. They have a selection of sandwiches, chips. You can even get fishing bait and a fishing license. The CB Stop has it all, along with a gas station with diesel and a car wash. Open 24 hours a day. The CB Stop, located in Calexico at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road.
El Zarape Restaurant in Imperial is 100% authentic Mexican cuisine. Their extensive menu features traditional handmade Mexican dishes. El Zarape Restaurant has taken it over the top with their creative ideas like stuffed special quesadillas with carne asada, shrimp, or pollo asada. El Zarape Restaurant, 139 South Imperial Avenue in Imperial. Or call in your order at 760-355-4435. That's 355-4435. Open Saturdays too.
This is Ibra Ponce, Athletic Director at Centro Union High School. This season, we're bringing the energy, the pride, and the passion right here on our home field. But football is not just about the scoreboard. It's about showing up, standing together, and doing it the right way in the stands and in the classroom. Our motto this year is strength and unity, and that means great sportsmanship, strong attendance, and cheering each other on and off the field. Let's make this season a distance to remember together. See you Friday night. Go Spartans.
Okay, John Driffle, let's get the numbers, and then after that, we'll talk a little bit about the season.
Yeah, let's go ahead and say the most important number on the score is the scoreboard, where the Patriots get a 28-14 victory over the Spartans here as Division III champions. In this game, Christian ran the ball 22 times from scrimmage for 108 yards. 18 for 25 was Runkle exemplary with 253 total yards, giving Christian 371 total yards, 16 first downs, and just as impressive, all of that, no fumbles, no interceptions. On the other side of the football, Centro ran it 25 times for 87 yards, and we can break that down. That Fidel Camarena had 10 carries for 50 yards, 14 carries, so there's 24 of the 25 carries right there with between Camarena and the Central Spartan Captain Matthew Liziola. 14 carries, 44 yards, and one of the two touchdowns. And getting sacked for a negative 12 yards was the quarterback, Alex Hernandez. Hernandez and Jimenez on the night were they were 8 for 28, as in the second half they had a difficult time completing passes, but they did complete a couple big ones. One was for the touchdown. 8 for 28 for 165 yards, giving Central 252 total yards, 18 first downs. So they actually outgained the Patriots in first downs, 18. But they also had that one interception right into the first half. The reception made by the Central Spartans, 12 of them were divided among only 3 players. You had the senior Angel Vasquez had 4 catches for 39 yards, getting 5 catches. The senior with a big game, 5 catches, 104 yards, was Emiliano Morales, and getting 2 catches for 22 yards, and the second touchdown was the Spartan DJ Acosta. So all in all, Central, they were trailing 21-0. It did not give up. Battled back to a 21-14 game, put some nervousness across the way. That was quickly dispelled in one play. But Central, they will hold their heads up high as head coach David Pena continues to move this program in the right way, developing fine young men, and not just football players, but also kids that are successful in the classroom.
Okay, John, we'll talk a little bit about the season when we come back.
Southwestern Security is the protecting property 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here in Carroll and Coachella Valley. Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been in the private security business for over 25 years and have always made it my mission to always provide my clients with the highest quality security services available. Your satisfaction is my number one priority. And don't forget Southwest Postal, the only postal center in Imperial Valley with 24/7, 365 access to your post office box. Access when you need it. Located on the corner of 4th and Hiles in El Centro.
McNeesmart, your one-stop convenience store with everything you need to get you through the day. Fill your tank with V-Power from Shell and then visit the deli for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Choose your favorite deli sandwich or hot stuffed pizza. Or feed the office for your next party with Party Platter. Choose from meat, cheese, vegetable, or sandwich platter. And don't forget McNeesmart offering daily specials Monday through Friday. Yes, McNeesmart is your one-stop convenience store at the corner of Dogwood and Main Street in El Centro.
Looking to buy, sell, or manage property in the Imperial Valley? Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, is proud to call this community home and has since 2006. Whether it's finding your dream home, selling your current one, or navigating commercial and land sales, they've got the innovative tools and local know-how to get it done. Plus, their full-service property management covers both residential and commercial properties. Visit thewilkinsonteam.com or stop by their office in the Valley Plaza, El Centro. Coldwell Bankers, the Wilkinson team, homegrown, hardworking, here for you.
When you're craving Mexican food, La Fonda Bar and Grill is everybody's favorite choice. The Camacho family, they've been doing it right for many years. You're never disappointed on the service that you get, and the smiling faces who serve you and food that's delivered to your table, they'll make you feel right at home. One tradition they've always kept is serving you freshly made Mexican food daily. From chili rellenos to enchiladas, they do it right. If you're craving Mexican food, make sure you stop by at La Fonda Bar and Grill. 1950 South 4th Street in El Centro. Open Wednesday through Monday.
Cajon Driffle, we started back August 22nd. And it's been a long road. The Spartans started off strong, some big wins, had a canceled game along the way, lost a big one to Imperial, lost another one to Holtville, and then lit it up against Calexico, as you pointed out. Brought the bell back to El Centro and got a number 1 seed. What I saw and what you saw, I think, during the year, John, was the growth of this team. The kids that we saw develop as football players. You pointed out, Coach Pena developed men, citizens, and you see that. Typically a very disciplined team, and that is something that last week and this week we saw the opposition not as disciplined. But, our hats are off to the Spartans.
Yeah, it's been a very successful season. Even the 2 games you talked about, Imperial, that was the last-second field goal, beat them. And then the same thing against Holtville. They tried it in. They were down, had a chance to score to win that game, and Holtville made a good stop inside the 10-yard line. this game here, the game tonight, started out with the Patriots just controlling the ball, controlling the entire first half. Central did not give up. It would have been very easy for them to lose this game 28-14, but they came back, made it a game 21-14. And then that one play right there at the end that scored for the Patriots. So the Patriots, congratulations. They deserve to win. They were the better team tonight. And Central had a lot of positive things come out of this, including their quarterback of next year, Hernandez. And we already mentioned about Luis Jimenez. We appreciate his 3 years starting quarterback for Central. And as they say, I believe soccer and basketball start Monday.
Okay. John, it's been a pleasure. It's more years than I can count. And again, I'm sorry you missed last week's game, but, you know, I understand the commitments you had.
Well, grandkids sometimes take priority.
They certainly do, and I have no issue with that whatsoever. To the many, many Spartan fans that showed up tonight or this afternoon, and the fans from the Valley that showed up for this game, we salute them. That is the Valley. Okay? Yeah, the Brawley people were here cheering for the Valley. Calexico, the Imperial people that I saw cheering for the Valley. But that's it. It's that's the end of the year for us, John. The high school football on AM 1230 KXO, brought to you by Osa Alzo Mobile Auto Repair in Yuma, by Stan's Auto Body, the CB Stop in Calexico, El Zarape Mexican Food, by the Central Union High School District, McNeese Mart at Dogwood and Main El Centro, by Southwest Security Services, La Fonda Bar and Grill, Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson Team, Johnny's Carpet and Floor Coverings in Yuma, by Intercare, the UPS Store in Jersey Mike, Roto-Rooter, Hayes Kearney in El Centro, Kennedy's Kearney in Yuma, Sun Community Federal Credit Union, and Los Cabos Modern Kitchen. We want to thank our technical direction from Kurt Hoffman, our producer-engineer in the studios, Gabe Lemus, and for John Driffle, I'm Carroll Buckley. Thank you for listening to AM 1230 KXO El Centro.
The best oldies on the radio.
1230